Hello, everybody, and welcome to Late and Gay with the GCA. I am your host, Mo Zamboni, and I am joined by my esteemed panel, the other members of the GCA. They're wonderful. And first, I'll start with probably the least wonderful I know. It's Malty Maldi. How you doing, sir?
Howdy ho! I found out that I was not muted, and I thought I was coming on last. So, how's it going, everybody?
Yep, that's fooled you. All right, next. Speaking of a person that probably should have been last, he's number one in your hearts and the last one on the bottom of the screen most of the time because he resides from his basement, both in real life and in your hearts. It's Hoodie D.
Hello, everybody. Doing, good. How are you guys tonight?
Doing absolutely fantastic. Mm-hmm. I mean, the city behind me is falling into destitution, but you know.
Yeah, what's going on there, man?
I don't know, but I got a good high floor condo, so I don't care. I'll let the Blade Runners do whatever they want to. That's not my problem.
Okay.
All right. Next. She is the hottest author. And I mean that as far as like articles. I'm not commenting on Sheila, but you know what? If the shoe fits for anybody in the audience, go ahead. It is Jessica Lindstrom.
Oh my goodness, Mo!
Man, sorry, I misgendered
you. What?
I called you sir. That's okay. I called you sir, so I just negated it.
Forget that.
I misavatared you in the thumbnail too, so I guess I had to say something nice. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. This will be a fun night. Very fun night.
Yeah.
As it always is on the GCA people. Thank you everybody for coming, and thank you to before I forget, thank you to the Nerd Rage and Drunken Sailor for both rating our chat. That is incredibly nice of you. And if you haven't been on this channel before, people, you're going to be in for a ride and more so than any other night, because we have coming up. Let me finish introducing people, but you know what you're here for. It's going to be awesome. So next, He Don't Miss. It is, unfortunately, okay. I got news. It's actually Alec Baldwin's finger. I thought it was the other account. All right. Sorry. Hey, BF, how you doing?
I kind of made fun of Dan Bask, and now in a roundabout way, there's a Alec Baldwin's anus account out there now. So. Yeah.
I hear the same artist is involved. That's kind of a conflict of interest. We might have to talk to that guy.
I kind of gave him the ammo, and then they created the account. I have no idea who it is, but it's kind of funny. So
sounds like
I would really like to know, but
all right, next, everybody's favorite movie critic, and honestly, the star of I think all the top three of the top videos on the GCA right now. It is Lady Medea. How are you
doing? How is everybody doing?
How you doing, girl?
Hey.
Doing great over here.
Awesome. We're going to have a great night.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And next up, everybody's favorite rooftop Korean. They love him so much they wrote a song about him. You're going to hear it later in the show. It is Yo Pops.
Hello, what's going on, everybody?
Hold on. Rooftop Korean. We got to fix that. There we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right.
Be back in the basement.
Yeah, you got to be.
Right.
Turn some damn lights on, and I might put you somewhere else.
So. It's got a sex dungeon.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. We're 5 minutes in.
With
Yo
all
Pops
my,
waits over 10 minutes in.
Figures sitting here. All these action figures.
What up, Jake?
Oh, hero!
Hero, man! Oh,
hero, please!
Oh, hero!
And the last of the GCA, it is everybody's favorite otherworldly bastion of knowledge. Except for when it comes to which gaming platform is best, it is Nagranol.
How's it going, everybody? What's up, chat?
We must live long and prosper, brother.
I still can't do that, so Hi.
Where are you?
We need to get you some rubber bands so you can just have them on the side.
Yeah, we'll just torture him at the next
What are you,
meetup.
hard
Be
on
like, you do it when we say you do it, and if he doesn't get it, then we hit him with the whip. We're just like, look, I'm putting another set of rubber bands on. You're gonna
Oh
feel it.
God.
He'll get it eventually.
He won't be able to do anything but that. He'll just be like hi to everybody. They're like, oh, you can do the Vulcan salute. Be holding his drink like right here. So, oh hey, that was quite the good
Oh.
stream.
Nerd Wars.
Got Irvin in the
I heard
chat.
there was a ball gag on the stream.
Hello, sir.
Erwin, what's up, Erwin?
Yeah, apparently, Erwin will do anything for money. So, thanks
Everyone's
for
got
coming
their
out there,
price.
sir. Whoa,
Well,
it's getting really saucy in here. 10 minutes, people. 10 minutes in.
Whoa.
The Vulcan doesn't play like that.
No, he's like, that is highly illogical. All right.
That's only for
we're ta-
procreation.
He's got. Well, you better be careful. You know what? You know Vulcans. They go through the pond far. You don't want to mess with Naganol. He gets really, really angry. So,
You wouldn't like
for
it
the
when
people
you
that know
say
what I'm talking about, that's a funny joke. To everybody else, sorry.
Oh shit! Epic Mike's in chat.
Oh,
Whoa!
He's
Me?
French now,
Mike?
apparently.
hey,
Hold on, man.
What's going on?
hey. Well, that's the perfect time to bring on our guest. I'm so excited. It's the first time on cam for at least a decent amount of people. He was on cam on another show. It doesn't have many subscribers. That's okay. It was fun. But for the first time on cam, it is Hayden Wayne.
Hey.
We talked about this, Hayden.
Yeah, we talked about
Come
it,
on,
but you know
man.
what? This is the classic. We have to say it with the
Avatar Army.
classic. No, this is the Alphabet Alliance. We're taking
Avatar
over.
Army.
Yeah, we're at over here.
I feel like
What's
this
going
is an
on, guys?
initiation. Hey.
Hail,
What's
Hayden.
up, chat?
Hail, Hayden. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. Like this is
Yeah.
awesome.
It is great to have you
No.
in your normal form.
Well, there's so
Yeah.
many people here. What are you guys doing?
We have no
We
idea.
have nerd roars. I gotta
Nerd roars.
get Yo Pops a little farther away from me. Here you go, right there. And I won't start
Oh.
talking like that.
You learn
Yeah,
some math and
Meek,
get
Mike.
closer.
Meek.
Can we get a applause for what Epic Mike is doing in the cinematic sphere? He is just absolutely
yeah.
going after it.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
So excited for the epic verse.
Awesome.
hmm
Dude, the epic verse. I cannot wait to see what you guys start pumping out, man.
Yeah, I love how they have Suresh holding a gun. And that it really took a lot to get him out of his natural habitat and make him do something as uncomfortable as holding a gun. So good job catching that on camera. So no, that was really cool. I really liked that one. That was a pretty cool trailer.
Yeah, it
So,
was.
anywho, well, I think I speak for everybody else on the panel. Hayden has put himself in a position where he's completely surrounded by people with cameras. So if he doesn't do something, we're going to have to really just kind of beat the crap out of him.
You know what?
We're
We'll
at
see
the-
what happens. Like if everybody hangs around for a while, and you know, we get to know each other on a more personal level. Maybe I'll go ahead and you know
Yeah.
have
I mean,
a
you know,
great big
that,
reveal later.
Wow, how personal.
Okay, don't overstretch it there.
Did you see what Nerd Wars said?
Where is
I
that?
did. He's
Sorry.
imagining me naked, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's
oh, I
already
might have
using-
to reveal myself and upload a Twitter profile picture to
Yeah.
see.
What are we gonna see when
Wow,
you
Erwin. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
It's-
letter will change from an uppercase H to a lowercase p.
Oh, geez.
Ooh.
I was going to say, we're on YouTube, not on Tinder. Chill out, guys.
Yeah, that's for the Rumble exclusive.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'll just say this:
That-
keep an eye on my Twitter. At some point, there may be a profile picture uploaded to Twitter first tonight, and then
This
you
is-
know,
about
maybe we'll
right.
see about going to the other places. I don't know.
Oh.
It's just
We're
something I've been
recruiting
kind
him
of
to the Avatar Army.
Yes.
So, well, I mean, you know, If I join the Avatar army, it's going to have to be under certain circumstances. But I'll negotiate, and who knows? At that point, maybe the Alphabet Alliance secedes the war.
Well, maybe we'll just
Well,
conscript you. They don't have a choice.
We have better people over here. Come join us. We have better people.
Yeah.
Nagranal and I are tall. We will hold you down against your will, and we'll let the girls have their way with you. So
Doesn't sound like much of a threat.
I just want to make sure Jessica was. I saw Jessica looking off screen. I wanted to make sure.
Paying attention now.
Pay attention, Jessica.
I was listening. I was listening.
Whew. Well,
So-
perfect transition to Hayden. How did you find the 199 and the Fellowship?
Okay, so this is a bit of a crazy story. Just because I have been a political person since 2001. I was just hitting my, preteen, teenage years at this point, and 9/11 happens. And for any of you who were that age whenever 9/11 happened, I don't know if you remember, but they drug us all into the library and with the big screen TV to watch the second tower get hit.
Oh God, yeah.
Live on TV, which was a wild situation.
That's nuts.
But because of that, then my dad was always a political person, so from that point on, the TV at the house, if Dad was home, it was turned on to some political stuff, and it was generic, like what's going on in the world kind of stuff. And then I spent the last 10, 15 years or so just being super political. And one of the political shows that I was watching back in 2020 when pandemic time was starting and things were going all crazy, people weren't like allowed into studios and stuff, so it was getting really sparse with guests and things like that. And then I see an episode one day where these two guys are on the show with the regular host, and they're running this company, and they're talking about the culture war, and it was Jeremy and Ryan talking about Geeks and Gamers. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. These guys, they're fighting the battles. All right. So I jumped over to YouTube. And at that point, I was maybe following like 5 YouTube channels because I wasn't on YouTube. I was on all these other platforms and listening to things on, various like radio apps and stuff. So I jump over to YouTube and I'm like, okay, I'm going to follow these guys real quick. They at least deserve a follow. They're trying to fight a battle. They get that the woke ideological stuff that's like creeping into everything. They understand where the source of the battle is. So I followed them, and then, for like 2 years, didn't watch a single video that any of them ever put out or a single live stream. It was one of those things where I wasn't super concerned with what, was going on in the culture because I was fighting the politics battle. I was out there. I was trying to show people, look, this is what's going on. These are the things that are happening. And then one day I realized that I wasn't really getting anywhere. And I was like, you know what? I need a break. So I go back and I start looking at what are the things I enjoy. Well, one thing I've always done is play video games. And I noticed Geeks and Gamers pop up on one of my YouTube after I opened it up. It popped up as a subscription. I was like, I'm going to see what these guys are up to. So I start watching. And then Quarter Black Garrett leaves the show Louder with Crowder.
Yep, that's how. Yep.
Yeah, and he mentions, hey, going over to Nerdrotic, we have Friday Night Tights. One night whenever he shows up as a guest.
That's how
And I
found
see
him.
Jeremy and Ryan are there. And I'm like, oh, okay, Quarter Black Garrett's here. Jeremy and Ryan are here. All right, this is it. This is the spot. And then I hear these guys talking, and they're like, yeah, these movies sucked. And I was like, yeah, I thought they sucked too. All of my friends thought they were good, and I thought they sucked, and I thought it was just me. But then I was like, okay, I'm stepping a little bit out of the political stuff. I'm still a fairly political person. I still keep up with things that are going on, bills being passed, stuff like that. But I don't focus on it as much now because this is a more fun place to be. And these are the people that are actually doing the fight. And no, Nerd Wars, Erwin, I didn't steal your lore. You, me, and ABF all have the same lore.
Pretty much.
I was just typing that out too.
So yeah, I ended up here and seeing everybody doing all this awesome work and stuff. It just made me think like, man, if I had some talent, I'd be doing the same thing. And then, so I want to financially support everybody that I can, help out, just keep people, in the right mindset of knowing like, hey, you're fighting the battle. Even if you don't feel as much appreciation as there or anything like that, like, you guys are all awesome. We're all on the same page. And the best part is whenever we're not on the same page and we start arguing about stuff, and then we don't hate each other afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's great because we're able to have different opinions on different things.
Yeah.
And still be like, nah, these are my people. This is where I'm hanging out. Like these guys, we all get each other. We all like similar things. Like this is the best corner of the internet, and I'm happy to finally be a part of it.
We're happy to have you, man.
Yeah.
Now, what's your sign?
Sophie demands it. Sophie wants to know your sign. We have to do it for her.
All right, Sophie.
Damn
This
it,
one,
Sophie.
I am a Pisces.
Oh, okay.
Crab people, crab.
Nice.
Yeah, we're
Gabe
very
Nurse is always
emotional.
Well, I was gonna say before, Quarterblack Garrett was sort of like the recognition that people like the first person that they saw and knew they were in the right place type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Because coming from a spot where if you were in the political sphere before, you undoubtedly knew who Steven Crowder was. You knew who Quarterblack Garrett was. And as soon as Garrett became a part of it, it's like, oh, these are the ones who understand. Okay, like I can go hang out with these guys now. But see, I grew up in a place like I grew up on a farm basically, and I was the only nerd in my school. I was the only one who was like interested in movies and video games and stuff. Like I had one or two friends that were, we'd go like play Halo at their house after school every once in a while. But I was the only one who was watching G4, right? Like I could show my friends from high school Chris Gore's Attack of the Dock, and they would not have any idea what any of it was referencing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so, growing up like that and then ending up finding this place online where it's like, oh, okay, we understand each other. We know each other. Like it's been awesome just being a part of the community. And now, obviously kind of, as it were, dipping the toes into doing some streaming and looking at the creation aspect of this. Like it's an exciting thing.
Yeah.
It's a
One
lot of
thing
fun.
that I've
It is.
go first.
Sorry,
Hoodie.
Monty. No, go ahead. That's it.
I was going to say one thing that I noticed is that once we actually did meet each other, since we've seen each other in the chat so many times, it just kind of naturally came together. There weren't that many fights. There haven't been that many scuffles. Like we kind of all get along already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's one of the things is like we're in a world where everything is seemingly against us, and this vocal minority tries to make us feel like we're the ones who are out of touch and don't understand, where people's actual mindset is. But then you find this group, and it's like, oh, okay, hang on. There's a lot more of us than I thought there were. And even if we have our, differences of opinion, like for instance, is Man of Steel a good Superman movie?
I didn't really mind it.
It's
I only watched it because Henry.
And see, you
Means
get
it's
a lot
good,
of that
right?
from women. That's wild. I never saw that coming.
Well, that one's kind of interesting because that was like when Man of Steel came out. It was a time before like it was like more socially acceptable to like question movies like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people thought that they liked it, and then when they rewatched it ever, they were like, actually, I don't know. You know what I mean?
And it's the scene that's frequently brought up, right? Superman would have never let his dad die by a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like, and that's the thing. You have to face that fact and then go, do you still think that the movie is good, or do you not think it's a good Superman movie? Because I would say that I think Man of Steel is a good movie. I don't know if it's a good Superman movie, and it hinges on that one scene. So, letting that ride, it's kind of like, okay, it doesn't matter what any of our opinions are, or if we start going at each other, we're still friends at the end of the day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And the other side is not like that. If you sidestep anything that they think, they immediately start to come after you, and they start to, and it doesn't matter. Like we're seeing the same things going on in video games, right? We don't like this going on in video game. Other side says we're crybabies. Whereas we can say whether a game is a good or bad thing, but we generally agree that certain things are bad to shove into games. And we can still be okay with each other on that.
Yeah, totally. It's 100%. It's and that's the best part about it. I always tell my son this. I say when he's like, "Oh, why is this?" To varying degrees, you'll see stuff and they'll be like, "Oh, it's like, well, if we all agree, it'd be a really boring world." So it's what makes us different. If you can deal with other people's differences, unless they're just weird,
right?
Then you can learn from those gaps in agreement, and or just it's just a fun place to be, especially in the fellowship. You really start finding out about other people's opinions, and some of it might sway you, but at least you understand what's going on. So totally agree.
And we're also the same group of people that are open to being swayed one way or another, right? Like there's most of us tend to have the mindset of, if you give me a good reason to see things the way that you see them, okay, I can accept that. But that's what makes this area, even of nerddom, unique, is that you have this other side where if they disagree on anything, they immediately start saying, he's spurging, you're losing your mind. Blah. And, I just got on Twitter a couple of days ago, and holy damn, is it fun.
I already see you starting to try to kick people a little bit.
I may or may not be being a little bit antagonistic about some things. But it's that's a place where you can really see it unfolding, where you see these people who are able to have conversations, and then I'm sure we'll get into the subject here in just a little while, of these people who take things way too far and start to think that Twitter and people just typing some words on a screen is reality and is a thing that is uniquely important and the thing that they come to live for at a certain point.
Yeah. I think to a certain point, it is. I'm not going to say it's reality, but it is definitely like a town square. But yeah, to base your whole reality off of X or Twitter or whatever, that's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, to me, like, having been somebody who's just getting onto it, I'm just like, this is my playground. I get to do and say whatever the hell I want. Yeah. But I'm also, not somebody who's going to be calling for somebody's, like putting bounties up for people or doing wild stuff like that. Like that's where you take it the bridge too far versus if you're mad, you're mad. Like I'll live with random weird group of people being mad at me. I don't care. It's one of those things that's like, it's not a real place. It's just the playground. Why can't you guys just accept that we can all just say what we want and, not try to call for someone's immediate demise? Like why is that the side that you go to? But, it's that thing where it's like that it goes to show the line between the divide between the sides, as it were.
Yeah, I find that crazy, and it's and you see a lot of like famous people threatening violence too all the time. It's like, dude, like people know you, man. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like the feds are watching, man. Like, chill.
Yeah, I mean, look at I saw Defiant L's posted today. It was Ron Perlman.
Oh, that guy, man, that guy's he's right, dude.
That dude,
idiot.
He looks like a toe.
Yeah.
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 Did way too much cocaine and drank way too much back in the day.
Not even a finger, a toe, an entire toe.
I've seen a grumpy cat that looks exactly like him. I'll show y'all in private chat later.
Hey, don't denigrate the respectability of Grumpy Cat. All right, you understand?
It's not that grumpy cat, but it is a grumpy cat.
But yeah, you get those people like Ron Perlman. You get those people like, we all know Mark Hamill's faux pas online.
Oh God!
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
I mean, he's been actually in the White House.
Person.
Yeah.
Barrel of
Hey,
cringe.
Chat. Can we get Ryan Johnson was right in the chat? Ryan Johnson had a point, something like that.
I'd be careful about saying he was
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
But
if Ryan Johnson killed Luke Skywalker, but then Mark Hamill killed what was left of him. Golly.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Ryan Johnson assassinated him, and then Mark Hamill decided to go ahead and make it a full character assassination.
Yeah, nobody's got your back anymore, dude. We were with you when you were coked out or zonked out of your mind while Ryan was just talking beside you, but after all the crap you've said and then calling for the abortion of your granddaughter, like, nope, I'm gone.
Who said that?
No, that was
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Do you not follow Nerdrotic online? He only razzes him about it every time he posts something.
Yeah, but then apparently the his daughter came out and said, telling people to stop doing that. So
you get to reach critical mass.
Stop it!
My dad's all worked up. Please stop. He's gonna give him a heart attack.
I don't even know if it would. I mean, is it legit his daughter? I mean, I don't know.
It's his granddaughter. His son. I think it's a very similar story to the Joe Biden story, where his son got a random hookup pregnant.
It was. Oh,
yeah. They decided to just be like, no, get an abortion, and she said no, and now they have to. His son has to pay child support, and nobody will acknowledge that any of this happened.
Oh my God! It is so like Joe.
Except for
Joe
one
Biden.
Gary Nerdrotic Beekler.
I was going to make an
and all of his big army behind him.
And he's not going to let anyone forget it.
The bigot brigade.
I loved Gary's comments. I didn't think they were that horrible. I just thought it was just like, hey man, I mean, I got a kick out of them. I thought they were funny.
Yeah, just
every time it showed up in my feed, I thought I'd give me a nice laugh. So.
Oh yeah, I love to just see him whenever other people would highlight, because again, I just got on Twitter and I can't wait to see the first one. But whenever he'd be like, "It's your granddaughter's birthday. Are you gonna tell her happy birthday?"
He would fit it into like the weirdest things too.
Oh man,
I don't remember an examples, but I was like, "Damn, you just twisted that into big relevance somehow."
Gary's a master at it.
He is, man.
And let's break that down. A movie actor of a beloved character is getting bodied in the moral high ground by an ex-convict. All right, this is the world we live in. Gary is letting him have it. So
Yeah.
but Gary's good people. I'm just saying.
That's one of the reasons that I think that modern Hollywood, and even going into game devs and stuff like that, that's one of the reasons that their hatred is amped up so much, is because previously their talking to us was in a very small area. It was a convention of, sure, there was 1,000 people in the convention hall or whatever, listening to them do a presentation, but there was one microphone. And even though they had 2 hours to talk, they only had 10 minutes for questions. Everything was very cultivated. We didn't have the voice that we have now with the internet. And they're pissed. And it's hilarious to me.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the biggest, not to bring the Reluctant Rebel, my giant channel of 73 subscribers, the Dana White, the Tom Brady roast, really, between that and the frat boys, I feel like we're winning. I hate to say that, but I think common sense is making a big comeback.
Let's hope. I hope so. Shit, man.
It looks like it.
It seems like the younger generation is starting to turn.
The problem I have with what's going on, not necessarily a problem, but it almost seems like the whole counter protesting, it's almost like very contrarian. You're just like, okay, well, if you hate Israel, then we're gonna love Israel, and then not realizing that both sides have a lot of fucked up shit that they do.
No, they have no idea what they're protesting.
Yeah, I think it's like both. Yeah, it's just there's just one side says one thing, like, you know what? No, we're gonna go against you, and that's kind of it. I don't know. It's just like it almost.
Yeah, but Yopops, this all kind of got into the news as far as our sphere because the frat boys were protecting the U.S. flag.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not
crazy people. So
I'm not disagreeing with that, but
yeah.
I think a lot of people have a very surface level understanding
Yeah,
of what's
they
actually
do.
going on, and they're just kind of just being contrarian about it. I think people really need to do a little bit more in depth, analyzing of what's actually going on out there. So,
well,
I'm not saying that what they did. I'm not denigrating what they. I love the fact that these frat boys are going out there counter protesting. I mean, thank God someone's doing it. But yeah.
Well, to
But
steer
this
us
is why
away
it's
from
such a great.
politics,
Oh, sorry.
I think that the younger kids are watching streams like us, like other people, and they're not watching what we watched when we grew up, because there's nothing live on TV anymore. You have to get a sub for everything now, so everyone's just watching live streams, and I think that mostly that's starting to turn them. So
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Is culture is the general vibe of the general consensus of most of the people out there, and what's getting out there. And with the frat boys, this is the generation that they were kids. Think about it. I mean, we are 8 years removed from Orange Man Bad. 8 years. So those kids were 10 or 11 or 12. So they're still very pliable. So their parents were like, fuck this. And now these kids are like, fuck you to the other people. So it is the people that had their head on their shoulders, whether they're left of center, right of center, all those people that are good people, they're just like stupid, and their kids picked up on that, and now we have people calling fat protesters Lizzo, and it's wonderful.
It's so glorious.
Yay!
We are at a point where people need to realize that when the battle is happening, it's happening here. It's happening in the nerd space. It's happening because they keep shoving this same ideology and all of this stuff into the movies, into games, into they're trying to PlayStation actually is trying to censor what people are saying in, live games that people are playing. And that's a really weird thing to do, because why would you want to stop people from talking? Well, it's because you want to maintain the power.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. It's indoctrination. If you stop other people from expressing their thoughts, then they only have the thoughts that you put into their brain.
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened during COVID. They literally locked everyone up in their houses, and they told people not to go to Thanksgiving dinner, don't go to Christmas dinners, because it wasn't to stop COVID. It was so that you weren't at the dinner table with your family and friends talking about the election coming up, talking about all the crap that was going on. You know what I mean? And then now it's just
that's exactly what it was. And it was, don't be around anyone, don't talk to anyone, and we've never recovered from that. We've consistently been a separated society. I'm ashamed to admit that I just met the neighbor here that been here in this house 6 months or so. I just met the neighbor 2 days ago because we happened to be standing outside, and he came outside and came and introduced himself to me, and I was like, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're all supposed to be going outside in the evenings and hanging out and seeing our neighbors and saying hi. And when I was growing up, people were doing that. They were going out and sitting in their lawn chairs in the yard. And, the kids would run by playing, and you'd talk to the kids. You knew who their parents were. All of that's been gone since, at the very latest, 2020. Arguably, it was gone a little bit before that, but,
now kids don't go outside and play anymore.
I'll shed some light. I'll give a little white pill here. The old neighbors hanging out and kids running around. That's what's going on in my neighborhood. Nobody's changed, and we're all the neighbors hang out. We just recently had a little gathering over at one of our neighbors' houses, and we're just hanging out. And that hasn't changed at all.
Wow, you guys are so white.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, aren't we?
Everything that hoodie is not. So, but no, my son he's a skateboarder. He plays basketball, and he's based. He is part of Generation Alpha. That's my son generation. That's what they call it, and that's what they're going to be. We're coming back. Baby.
I hope
We're
so.
Oh, I know so. We're bringing.
Oh,
the heat.
good.
That's awesome.
It's like
either that or he gets kicked out of the house when he turns 18.
It's like that quote I used in my one article: "What's done to children is done to society." So if you raise them well, they'll be okay. But obviously, there's those parents who just won't. So.
Blind squirrel finds a nut, angry badger. I don't know what to tell you. It happens.
Yeah, really.
Somebody walked in front of me in front of one of my sessions, and whoops, it happened. So.
Oh, no.
Match made in heaven.
Oh.
Well, I got a funny story.
Hold on.
It's party.
That's a really good.
Oh my
I had
god,
to.
that is so corny. Seriously?
Did you guys buy the glasses? Did you buy the special glasses?
We didn't
It is
do
such a white
that.
thing to do.
We didn't do that nonsense.
No, what you don't know, this is a glass eye. I looked at the one in '94 and the one about a month ago, and I just totally zotted one. I'm like Columbo. I just got one that isn't. I just kind of go
No
like this,
way.
and I laser balled my eyeball out of my head. But it was worth it. It was really fun.
Holy
Mo tried to look at the eclipse through a magnifying glass.
crap.
Slow mo.
Increases white people. Jeez.
Oh, I'm hurt right there.
Yeah, we were awake
Wow.
during the eclipse. What's your excuse? All right. So. Me neither, Danky.
I
We
can't
stink.
stand you either.
Same. White
Danky.
people are.
They put mayonnaise on everything, right?
I hate mayonnaise. Just
Hey,
so
you know what?
know.
To be
Hey,
fair,
mayonnaise, but true.
to be fair, Koreans use a lot of mayonnaise, so I mean, you can't.
Yeah, but they use
Ooh.
yes, but they also have
Because they keep
also
having
make-
to throw their kids away when they're not men.
What?
Mayonnaise. They use a lot of
Mayonnaise. Everybody say bye-bye to multi.
Hit me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see? That's exactly.
Boom. No
Yeah,
longer a
that's the
protected
Oh.
class.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, at least I'll
Sorry,
have
you'll
good credit.
pop. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take the no protections for good credit. And yeah. So.
Okay, real quick. I'm gonna step away for just a minute. But if I come back and we're at 45 likes on the stream, maybe I'll go live on cam.
Ooh, come on, guys. Come
Oh, I like
on.
how
Yeah.
you think.
We'll see.
on.
I'm gonna step out for just a second, and I'll let you guys know when I'm back, and we'll see what it looks like.
See, Hayden's done
Where
this
we at?
before.
Let's check.
He's
Let's
lying
check.
about everything on the stream.
It's like, are we at 44 and he hasn't liked the stream yet?
I think he watches a lot of
34,
Jeremy.
and I have
Yeah.
liked it.
Oh, I'm missing Cobra Cast right now, but that's okay.
Hey, me too.
Oh,
Trust me.
sorry to inconvenience you, founding member of this
Yeah,
channel.
sorry,
Jeremy's
guys.
wearing his-
Jeez.
Jeremy's
I'm
wearing his
sorry.
sunglasses.
Why don't you
I'm
let your
happy
farm
to
behind
go.
you keep barking and meowing and mooing and all that shit?
No. Oh
You
my
know
god.
what?
Yeah, bring a goat on the stream one of these
Yeah.
days. I want to see a goat.
You want me to bring one of the goats in?
Yeah.
Only when we're
Yeah.
only when we're
Yeah.
monetized. Only when we're
Where's that cow?
monetized.
Sure,
Can you go
man.
stream
Horse.
from like the
Bring a
barn?
horse.
Can we see like the horses in the background while you're streaming?
Yeah, stream outside.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like Mr. Hands, like actually like 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 in a farm
stream
setting.
outside.
All right,
She's not
I'll be
in
back
Seattle.
in just a minute or
Do
two,
you
guys.
want me
Sounds
here?
good.
I will
You
put
bring a goat
in our private chat.
What was it?
In our private chat, I will put pictures of my goats in there, and you can share them.
No, we don't. We want live
No.
streams of the goats.
Well, here, oh my god, it does. Oh my god, you guys.
I'll get you.
You don't have to-
I'll
you
get
don't
you
have-
sweaters for all your goats. You can put them on, and then they can jump up and down on things.
Well,
wearing
they're
them.
quite large, so I don't
You
know.
don't have
if
to
that
bring
would
him
work.
inside the house. You just have to go outside with them.
Take the camera out there.
Yeah, you have to go outside and touch grass.
I touch
Weird.
grass every
goat.
day.
I'm pretty sure you
Okay.
touch dirt because all the animals are just constantly
Oh.
tromping up the grass.
She's touching
And
hay.
here are the dogs.
Nerd Wars with coming with the truth. We
That's
need to be
right.
able to ask the goats the questions.
Oh, okay, just
No
want to know
goats,
what
Jess,
you
be
do.
careful. Those guys are deranged. You don't know what they. thinking.
But the goat?
Do not bring the goat.
No.
Crease, I'm on board with you.
Mm-mm.
Goats, hey.
Here's one goat.
Oh, geez. Angry Badger with the dad joke of the not. Oh, that's
Oh no.
boo this man.
There's one goat.
Boo. Bah. Yeah. I like it. That was good.
Oh, you guys.
Is this like a setup for a joke, Nerd Wars? Is this like first part and then you say the second part? How did the goats find the fellowship?
Yeah, let's hear the punchline.
I'm waiting for it.
All right, anybody got
Oh,
an idea?
the Angry Badger spells my name correctly. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, it's Jessica with a C, last name Lynn Storm.
Oh my god. Oh shit, hold on.
Keep
got
messing with
some
those Swedish women. You're gonna regret it.
Oh my god.
It's edgier with a K. If you're gonna do the storm, fine. But the C is weak. You need to use the K. It gives it more like.
Hey, we're up to 45 likes. There we go.
Oh, holy!
I guess Hayden has to come in now.
I guess so.
Oh,
And
hey.
I guess we have to kick the Asian out. So, all right.
Come on, man.
I didn't do that.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I think I
no.
forgot to like our own stream. Let's see.
The
Honestly, I did too.
Oops.
It is now.
Oh wait, no, I did like it. Just kidding.
There we go.
I didn't
Comment of the
forget.
night.
Uh-oh.
Spell it with a K, dude. At least
A lot of
spell it with
Cs.
a K. The
I
fuck?
mean, I don't think he misspelled it because he meant that many C's. Otherwise, he wouldn't have hit it that many times. You know.
It's not just a sa. It's just a ka.
Jessica.
It's not just a saw.
So does-
It's
does
just
your-
a
when
car.
you
It is
like,
now.
like,
Everybody in the
say
chat say
Jessica.
call her Jessica
Oh,
Just
fuck.
it's
with an S. It's with an S now. Jessica. Jessica
Oh my
Lundstorm.
fucking fuck.
Wait, so when you were in trouble though as a kid, how did your parents say your name?
Jessica
Yeah.
Ann. That's what
Uh-oh.
they say.
Like Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh, the middle name. Middle name sucks. That is
Yeah,
never fun.
you know you're in trouble when you hear your middle name.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting your ass
Yeah,
beat.
it's over then. Yeah, it used to be
Oh,
the belt.
shit. Everybody's spelling my name fucking wrong now. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Love ya guys.
You'll toss
So
Munch back in.
You have to understand.
Oh
what-
look,
if you say
I'm KKK now. Oh wow.
You wanted the K.
That was something to come back to.
Lady of Pain.
Hayden, we
Yeah.
got 45 likes on the stream.
We got 45 likes on
We
the
got
stream.
45
Quiet,
likes.
Crease. I'm
Wow.
very
Hey, Mo,
light. Damn it.
We got an Asian in the back room.
Didn't know if you guys could do it. You know what?
Jessica,
job, Kat.
back
You're
on the
the-
rooftop you
Yeah.
go, sir. I had you
You're
in
the
the
cool
first
kid.
story.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
All right.
Well-
Well, I guess.
Hold on. If we're gonna do, hold on. If we're gonna do this, there you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
pressure.
Full screen,
we're
bitches.
gonna do this full screen. All right. Well, I guess a promise is a promise. You guys got us to 45 likes, so I guess I can't hide behind my H anymore, and that's okay. What's up, Jack?
Hey!
How's it going?
There he is.
Hello, hello. We are here.
Even revealed.
We are here. We are live. That's face reveal. It's happening.
Yay.
Not,
So,
not a bad
yeah.
face, I might add. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
You look like a trucker.
Finally.
Oh, hey Mo, I posted a meme on the private chat. It's kind of funny. Just it was by Phantom, and it'd be cool if you could put it up real quick.
He's really been going after
Oh.
me, which I appreciate. I wasn't
Yeah,
ready for
Phantom's
this.
up in his game.
Hayden, I gotta say, I dig the rockstar hair, man.
Thank you. I spent several years growing it out, and it's
I
so
dig it.
it's interesting. Whenever I was in high school, they wouldn't let us have long hair, and I got in trouble for having my hair too long because it was just below my earlobes. And as soon as I got out of high school, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then I've had various times of cutting it off, growing it out, but I tend to like my long hair. So
No, it suits you, man. It suits you.
Yeah,
Honestly, Hayden, I thought you were like a 6-year-old dude. I didn't think you were gonna be like a
What?
total like rock and roller fucking dude.
bro, I wear
Same.
leather jackets almost every day if I'm not at work, and
Hell yeah.
just long
I mean-
hair and
Yeah, I think you're gonna have long
motorcycles,
hair.
man.
Oh,
was gonna
nice.
say-
What do you ride?
I ride a Suzuki a 2015 Suzuki Boulevard M90. It's a muscle bike.
Nice, very nice.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
it's.
neither.
I can pull one up here in a minute, but it's fast as hell and it's fun to ride, man.
Yeah,
My last
Hayden, I
bike
just
was
wanna-
a
I just wanna
Yamaha
congratulate-
B Star 1300, man.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a 1500 with a drivetrain instead of a chain or a belt.
Mm.
So I have to do way less maintenance on it. And man, the first time I got the thing, I'm not gonna say that the speedometer was at 130 miles an hour, but
Nice.
the speedometer was real high before I realized what was going on. So,
Nerd Wars. I
Yeah.
love that one. That's a good one.
it was awesome.
Well,
But
Nerd
no,
Wars-
it's a fun bike. Plan on upgrading my bike eventually, like getting a M109 R2. That's kind of the next one that I'm thinking about picking up. But man, I bought the 2023 truck that I have, and I start thinking that everything that's like new just sucks. It's awful. Electronic ignitions and electronic transmissions have a delay in them that can cause you to run into things if you're getting very close to something. So let's put it that way.
Yeah, I
it
recently
really
went
did.
back in time. I have a 97 LX 450 now. And it's fun actually having buttons to change your air conditioning, you know?
Yes. Yes. Buttons
Oh my
instead
god,
of
did somebody seriously just make a meme account of me?
I
Oh
just
my
saw
fucking
that.
god. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what?
I just saw that. Holy shit.
Oh,
I've made it, guys.
fucking
I've
awesome.
made it.
She's made
Oh
it.
my
Congratulations,
god,
Jessica.
I made
Holy
it.
shit.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I love it. Oh my god.
And to think, like a month ago, you were annoyed by all this stuff. You're like, "Yay, you've misspelled my name."
Well,
This
now I'm
sweet
just
summer
finding it
child
very
is
funny.
coming out of the. She's more into the Indian summer at this point. No offense, Hayden.
I guess so.
Dude, I don't know how you guys do this where you're like on a stream and like talking and hanging out and you're also keeping up with the chat.
It's hard.
A lot easier on a computer. Try doing it on a
It's hard the
phone.
first time you do it, dude. Like seriously, like when I had to share a screen, it was like dead stilted air, and I had to go like this.
Mhm.
My setup wasn't all, like my mic stand was right in front of me. The keyboard was behind the. It was like, hold on, and I'm like, and we didn't have anything queued up. Yeah, you'll trust me, dude. Once you get into it, you'll figure it out.
I keep forgetting the chats over here because I'm looking at our
Oh, yeah.
StreamYard and I'm just like hanging out, and then I'm like, oh yeah, over here there's a chat that's oh no, people have been saying hi to me and I haven't said hi back. But
You just have to develop a TikTok brain, and then you can
that's
do it
the
easily.
problem. I don't have TikTok brain. I watch 3-hour
Yeah.
Nerd Wars documentaries on stuff like
Hey,
and,
there we
you know,
go.
6-hour live streams. I can't do the shorts thing.
I
Just
got
have
a
the
little bit
pop-up
of
chat, a
both.
different window. Two chats.
I like the shorts. Shorts are okay.
Oh, but Hayden, I wanted to say earlier, you did a good job not putting your hair in a man bun.
Yeah,
wanted to
man
put that out
buns
there.
are gay.
Bless
that,
you.
that never happens. There have been the occasional
Fine.
times that I do. No. Now, see, that's not a man bun. That's a top knot.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, top
knot.
knots are fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Top knots are fine.
Okay.
Also, he has an excuse.
there's
How
a
are top
meme that
knots
says it
fine?
perfectly.
Top knots are
Unless-
fine because I don't know if you've ever
He's
had
Asian.
long hair and been working on a car or something with moving gears. Like occasionally I'll work on like motors, like pump motors that are moving like thousands of gallons of water. It's not good to have your hair just down by a spinning motor. So you either put it in a low ponytail or you put it in a top knot. Like that, because otherwise your head gets yanked into a pump, and nobody wants that.
No.
No.
So
Look at all
it's
this love
acceptable.
going on in the chat.
Everyone's favorite Darlin showed up.
Yeah, but there is.
If you don't
a
know her,
meme.
she mods for Camelot.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
I did not know.
Well, hello there.
Yes.
That must be soul sucking. That man is just a barrage of hilarious misogynist comments, which I'm there for. He's good. He's good man. He's my kind of people. So,
Well, she's built different.
I could, you can say that again. So, yeah, top knot. Unless your name is Toshiro Mifune, man buns are gay. That is that's
It's a wonder.
and if you don't know what that,
Call
if
me
you don't know who
Takahiro
that is, people,
Toshima
you
then,
need to get
because
learned.
I put them up sometimes.
Educated.
Well, yeah, if it doesn't get sucked into a freaking engine belt, yeah, that's pretty. That's acceptable. When I'm
Yeah.
sanding down wood, I wear a mask. I'm not. It's not because I'm part of the Fauci cult. It's because I don't want to be picking out stained boogers out of my nose for like 1 week.
You don't want to
straight.
get COVID from
Yeah.
the wood? Is that
No, dude, I sanded down a 100-year-old dresser that was in my family because it had gotten so damaged. And I'm like, I'm gonna sand it without. I think I got like Ebola or so. I was patient zero for some shit. It was brutal. I felt so bad after that.
Dead.
Yeah, so,
Mo's allergic
so
to
there is
hard
a
work.
use for masks. It's not walking outside to pledge allegiance to the Fauci ouchie. So
Yeah. You know what? One day Bring me on one of your more political streams, and I'll go off on the science behind that stuff. That'll be interesting.
Might have to
that'll
do a
definitely be
Rumble one for that.
exclusive. Yeah.
I can keep it tamped down, but
Do you have a Rumble account, Mo?
I do. But not
Okay.
for, only for me. And if you want to
Alright.
watch 4-year-old PUBG highlights, then you're in the right place. So, I haven't touched it in a while. I go on Rumble all the time. Honestly, Rumble has a really good their user interface. Okay, I understand what the problems people have with it, but on the road, if I can watch something on 720p on my phone, and it's on Rumble, no breaks. Even if I'm in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, West Virginia, doesn't matter. If I'm on YouTube, it stutters and so what they have under the hood is great. Well, as soon as they get their user interface in and they start getting more people exclusively signed to them, it's going to be money, dude. They got some great stuff out there. And I'm not only saying that so the GCA can get an exclusive contract for $1 million. Make it happen, people. So.
Well, I was gonna say, Mo, weren't we tossing around the idea of making one of our milestones of subs being have dual streaming of Rumble?
Yeah, we
I can't
totally
remember
should,
what-
anyways. And Hayden,
Yeah, I think we
Hayden
should.
absolutely made that point. Because there's some things that you want to get into, and I can censor myself, but there's certain times where that is not beneficial to anybody except for the overlords. So, yeah,
absolutely.
Totally.
My thing is, I've been complaining to Jeremy and many others. Tell Rumble to get their mobile app in line, not just on the iPhone. Like, as a 98% mobile user, if you make that to where I can use it and actually be in a chat and not have to log into 7 different accounts, and I can send gifted memberships, I can send Rumble rants, stuff like that, it will blow up. But you have to have the user interface nailed down first.
Shame.
Get your old mic in the mail, by the way.
I was gonna say, even people that don't know what the GCA is or anything, I talked to somebody, and ABF made fun of me about this, but the place I go get my liquor from, the liquor store, she was on radio for years, so she was giving me good tips about mics, and he's like, yeah, that's where I get my tips from, is from liquor store owners. And I'm like, I'm not in freaking Washington D.C. where I'm I'm asking some cracked out black woman behind the counter. All right.
Yeah, like no wonder your bike sounds like shit. You get your advice from liquor stores.
But I have it somewhere over here. Fuck you, by the way. I have I had a Blue Yeti mic for 8 years, and I'm sending it out to I'm sending it out to a state that isn't California, that might actually have a chance of being based once again, and ABF might not miss my old mic, so tune in on his channel for that exclusive.
We're gonna send it to the farm.
Hey Mo, I noticed you took my advice and tilted the mic down finally.
What?
Remember, I was like, hey, tilt the mic down on the Elected Rebel podcast.
Oh, here we go again with the hand gestures.
Hey, he's pretty good at it, to be fair.
How did it go? I didn't see.
Can you repeat?
It was
there
like
we go.
this.
Yep.
It was like this.
Yep.
They had to go like that.
Yep.
The lemon juicer.
Got it. We got it.
Very suspect right now.
That's what, and I'll just say for anybody who's looking at, potentially doing basically what I'm doing right now, just going on some streams, hanging out with some people, whatever. The mic I'm using is a USB mic. There are some of them that sound pretty good. This one's a HyperX. And it's
HyperX
right
is pretty
here.
good stuff, actually. If you're trying to
See
get
it
into
right
stuff,
there.
their headsets are good and the microphones are good. They are really good, actually.
I've
the
never
price,
had a
amazing.
HyperX headset or anything, and I just picked up this mic because I was like, oh, okay, it's got like directional mic controls. You can do this and that with it, and it's got a tap to mute and stuff like that. And I don't know because I'm not necessarily hearing it, but it seems like the audio quality is okay.
It sounds perfect. to
Yeah,
be
sounds
honest.
good.
Awesome. So yeah,
Hey-
if you're looking to get into it, like the HyperX, I don't know which one it is.
Hey guys, we just hit 40 concurrent viewers. How cool is that?
Yo,
Oh,
Hey.
never mind.
Go.
That was
Hey.
probably Nerd Wars that left just out of spite. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably.
But, hey,
He's
you know
like-
what? In college, hey, I'm not going to turn down a brass monkey crease. That still tastes good as shit. All right. If you don't know what that is, you need to get acclimated. But I know what you're talking about. I understood that reference. So everyone is here for him. Oh,
I just want to
Guys,
point
well,
out, look
what-
how much
I
RGB Hayden's
disagree.
mic has.
yeah. It's pretty. Okay. The name of the show, Hayden, just to let you know, is Late and Gay. You don't have to
Yeah.
be both.
It's I have
It's
decided
for show.
to
You
allow
don't.
it.
You don't have to
to
be gay.
give
You
the
don't have to have
rainbow
RGB
colors.
on your mic. Huh?
It's gay. I've got to have RGB on it. I mean, that's the only way I can show the flag, right?
He would hate to see my keyboard then.
What do you got? What's your keyword?
Sounds gay as hell.
Yeah, he has one of those pink Razer keyboards.
I used
It
to have
is
a
Razer,
Razer
but it's
Black
not
Widow
pink.
Ultra that alternated through the color cycles. My laptop now, even that I'm on right now, it used to alternate through the colors. Then it decided like blue and green were the colors that it was going to be, and it's like, all right. So it just alternates between blue and green now. But yeah, I had to pick up the mic just to be on Late and Gay because why not? And it's actually got multiple colors, so you can only see the top part of it, but the bottom part of it also is a different color.
Yeah,
Like
no,
this
they
thing-
have
this
good
thing changes
stuff.
colors like it cycles through its colors.
Late and Gay with Hayden's
name.
microphone. Apparently,
And my microphone is the
The LGBT.
Your microphone.
second
Yes.
gayest thing on stream.
Yes. Who would be the
The first gayest is this entire panel. So, you know.
You got
All right,
Joe.
I'd like to thank Hayden75 for coming to the stream tonight. Anyways, that was really fun, wasn't it, guys? Let's give him a round of applause.
Woo! Thank you, Hayden.
Thanks, Hayden.
Bye, Hayden.
Yeah.
You want to fuck on me?
Yo Pops understands that reference.
Yep.
Okay. With that said, guys, there is something I want to talk about. I want all of your opinions on. Can someone please pull up a picture of the new Superman costume?
Yes, please do. Somebody do.
The eyeball.
With whatever the hell's going on in the
The
background.
whole picture they released or just the costume specifically? Because
Let's do the picture and then we'll
Yes, to both.
all right.
Yeah. We'll do a deep analytic dive here.
The uniform looked okay to me personally.
Well, let's
Before we get
hold
into
on.
the
We got to
line.
make sure the rest of the chat comes in here. Alec Baldwin's finger doesn't miss, but we can't do it without evidence being presented first. You have to check it into evidence. So, objection. I'm a law tuber.
I mean, I'm
Objection.
not like seriously deep on the lore or anything. There's like the first one that I could see. Just some random account.
Okay. I think that's good enough. It might not. Okay, yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, as long as you blow up that one picture.
Yeah. I know there's one that's a little farther out, but everything's in the picture. I just because there's a lot to break down, but that's good
The
for sure.
the memes surrounding it are pretty funny too.
Oh, you're gonna have to pull up some of those. I have not had a chance to see it yet. So
Here's one from Horny Elf. I'll post that in the private.
Horny Elf. Follow Horny Elf on Twitter. He's a problem. But he's on our team. Damn it. There we go.
Okay,
everybody.
there it is. I
Cat
have
said about it
thoughts.
too.
I have
This-
thoughts.
And I saw the pics, but I didn't know what the deal was.
My very first thought was why is Metropolis being destroyed and Superman's putting on his boot? Like he didn't, he didn't see this coming at all. He's not like doing any kind of like quick change, anything like that, because it's still right. Like you can imagine that the way that Superman changes his clothes is he uses his super speed and like, you know, pulls everything up and on, and then boom, he's out the door. But showing us a still of him putting his boot on, it's like, oh, the city's already being destroyed.
And he's like, fuck it.
The eyeball's doing some damage.
Can you guys look between his wrist and forearm? Does it not look like it's a jacket he's wearing and not a suit?
It's like
those
it's
wrinkles
like my
there.
jacket. Like
Yeah, you see those wrinkles? I'm getting Star-Lord vibes. Like James Gunn was like, I like Star-Lord's like jacket. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't look like a flowing suit to me.
No,
I know we're looking at the suit, but the little explosion in the background looks like a jellyfish trying to leave the planet.
Starro, you never know.
I don't know how much you guys are into DC Comics and the lore, but this is definitely like the new 52 look. Like this is.
Oh yeah, the collar. Yeah, but I'll give him credit for this. Let's zoom in, and this might be a little gay, but oh well. Not as gay as Hayden's mic. All right.
What are you sitting into?
I gotta open in a new tab. Damn it. See, this is what we deal with here. All right. He's got the underwear on the outside, so.
Well,
zoom in there.
That's
I
important.
mean, that part is kind of cool, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he's packing or. I mean, never mind.
Wasn't he more like booty shorts? He's like wearing booty shorts on the outside.
Yeah, here it is. I just zoomed
Booty
in.
shorts.
He's wearing the shorts on the outside. That was the one thing that drove me
belt.
nuts about Henry Cavill.
Look how
is
loose
it's like,
that outfit is.
Yeah.
You see the
Like,
fold like
seriously,
right over his belt.
I don't want Superman to be in trouble with getting his outfit snagged on a doorknob. You know.
oh my god.
That's why he's
You know?
super speed and then getting caught on the doorknob like that.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm just saying we all have that. You know, we wear the shorts. We got. You know, we try to walk out the door. We have the handle doorknobs, and they just grab your whatever loose piece of fabric on your.
I'm not that tall, so I never had that problem.
Oh, okay. Nagranol knows what I mean. What's up, man?
the outfit just looks like, why is it not a suit? You're wearing a baseball t-shirt or a jacket like I'm wearing. Like that's, and you know, you can understand that that's to allow for movement, but like we also didn't care when it was like a, you know, like a skin tight suit that like actually was, I don't know, fitting. And like,
it's a damn
looked
alien
good.
from another planet that looks just like a human. All right, we can deal with clothes that stay still and don't bounce up. We're okay.
Yeah. You don't have to give us this, and you know, you can make the argument of like, oh well, that's what, you know, in the movie we don't want it to like bind and restrict movement, and it's like, well, if his suit looks like my jacket, I've got news for you. It still restricts movement. Like I can only move my arm up so much before the whole thing starts to come up. Like that, it doesn't make any sense practically, even though that's what they're trying to do.
It doesn't look like stretchy fabric. It looks more like denim.
Yeah,
exactly. It looks like he's wearing a jacket, and
Yeah.
that to me is like not Superman. And I don't know about you guys. Do you like the collar or not?
No,
I don't like.
hate
I
the
never
color
liked the collar
I hate the collar. I
don't
have
think I
since
like
they were
it.
in the comics, and I hate it now.
because it just looks
I-
like he's a guy. Like the whole thing is well, like Christopher Reeve and everybody else. They were like, you know, you could see like all the muscle, like and stuff.
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
Like, yeah. So go ahead,
Yeah,
Al.
this looks like
ABF.
he's
I didn't mean to
flying
interrupt you.
Share my screen really quick. Seems we're not getting the entire picture.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, there it is.
You know what's funny? I didn't see that in my preview. That's awesome.
God, Godzilla's there.
Don't you
That's why he's taking so long.
King of the monsters,
go
Top
Look
level
at this
troll.
thing.
My favorite movie.
right?
I do shit.
Kaiju
we
shit
all
posting. That is
believe
the greatest name for a channel that's ever been. Like, not
With
even
that,
close.
we also now know that Superman is not a reporter. He is apparently the president of a massive company because he is living in a penthouse.
Apparently.
Or he broke in. Are you going to tell him, hey, get the fuck out of my house, Superman? No. You're going to be
If
like,
he
yeah, you
walks
can
in
put
his
on.
normal clothes, yeah.
That is a
Well,
good
he
point,
could have
though,
showed
like-
up and be like, he could have been like, I'm here for the gangbang. And they're like, oh, okay. And he's getting
Oh,
suited
okay,
up.
all right.
And then he
yeah.
leaves. He's like, wait, what? What? I thought you were dressing up as a superhero. Okay. All right. Bye. You know, like he
No, but
tricked him
that's a
into
really
it.
good point. Like, you don't think of Superman being in a penthouse suite, which is what that looks like exactly.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Picture him like saving the city, and then maybe
Living
on
in
a
a
farm,
farmhouse.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is this
Yeah.
like is this a picture from like a scene from the movie or from
No,
a,
this is-
like,
this
what
is a
It's a preview picture. It's
It's
the,
just the marketing.
It just
Oh,
ignore
okay.
the Godzilla part, and that's the real picture.
Yeah. Take Godzilla frame out of it. Like, yeah.
Started.
all right.
I actually
So
think
let's,
it'd be better if Godzilla was in it.
That'd
so
be
I've been looking at
True.
these memes, and we got to get into these memes, guys. All right, these memes are, like the internet is undefeated. So here. So we'll start with the one I'm like, okay, that's pretty creative, not bad. Then we'll get in.
I'll
We'll
keep
go
looking for
from
some more.
we'll go from to top notch. So this is okay. I kind of like this, but if it, oh yeah, I got to share this. There we go. Like that.
Oh yeah,
That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's for all the ladies
Oh, yeah.
out there. That one's for
Yeah.
Jess and her
Oh,
27
funny.
cats and dogs and goats.
Oh my god, I
and
do not have 27. Oh,
Giraffes.
whatever.
whatever they have.
If anything, I
Uh,
have like 27 chickens.
Ooh, yeah.
Based.
So,
Uh,
bring it, Kyle.
all right, and this is okay. Let me see if I can find the
That's me after.
Horny
the
Elves
entire
is
pizza.
okay. We're gonna.
Oh, shit. Oh, my,
Who remembers those? Gee,
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
oh my god.
Little known fact: they had to AI remove Hoodie D from the picture.
the back
But,
room something. What?
I don't surely I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, this one is like tied for what I think is the best one. I love this one just because I'm a man of a certain age, but
Yeah. Al Bundy.
That's good.
this one just hits like this one's like almost 2 on the nose, and that's why I love it because they made it look like he's as a memer and stuff like that. I love it when it's like almost like, was he actually in here in a shoe store in the 90s? But this one's,
Oh dang, that is good.
that was a high effort meme right there. That one's really good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like the collar. Like I said, like having the right here, because that's when you know somebody works out. Like you can fake it. You could put on a muscle suit. That's kind of why you go to like Party City, so you could put on the full shit, so they can't see your man tits underneath. You know your. You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
like we
Like
need
it's
to
just
see
like
more angles though too.
it's not bad. I like the boots, except for the grip on the bottom. I mean, the man can defy gravity. Why does he need friction? So you know.
Yeah, why not put some tread on there, right?
Yeah, but it's like
He's
but
gonna
it's like
run.
Nike.
He doesn't want to slip.
It looks like he's gonna go shovel snow. They look like galoshes. Like that's,
Yeah,
that's what
you're absolutely right.
Those
Yeah,
are
that-
clearly alien boots.
Let me see.
The
Hey, just
boots
because
don't
it's got
bother me
super-
so much.
Just
Go ahead,
because he's got
sorry,
super. I mean, just because he's got super strength doesn't mean he doesn't need good anti-slip grip on his shoes. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not watching a
What
movie
if
unless
he
he
has
does
to
the
work
pump.
in a restaurant kitchen? Like,
hey,
I mean, he's got to have a way to not slip in the back.
Yeah.
If those fools
Plus,
get
I-
greasy.
they've been firing journalists. The past couple of years. He's probably out of a job. You know what I mean?
And he is
Well,
a journalist. Like,
He's
Yeah.
gonna be
That's
in
all right.
violation of OSHA if he doesn't have tread on his shoes, right?
Exactly.
true.
Yes.
So,
Correct.
Maybe
Yeah.
an alien, but he has to follow our law. Damn it.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
Damn illegal.
I
alien.
could go so much further into that joke, but I'm gonna
Oh,
not.
man.
I think Nagrinol just low key just just blew it out of the water. I'm not gonna repeat
Yep.
it.
I heard it.
Oh wow.
Shit, sir. There you go. There's a meme. I want to see OSHA certified Superman. Come on, Phantom
Dude,
X.
with the helmet and the pads and the...
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Phantom X, quit telling me to go fuck myself on the Discord and do something useful. All right. Fuck you.
Oh my god, we need to get him actually saying that and put it on a soundboard.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. It's like seriously like that. But I'd have to find out a way to edit the banjos out behind his voice. That's the problem.
True.
So,
I don't think you could do that.
The banjos
just
never
there.
stop playing.
ding, 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 ding. All right, so we kind of I think we covered that. A lot of people have been covering this, but we absolutely need to cover this because speaking of white pills, yeah, we have white pills and more of the political kind of like showdown realm. But there is one thing, and I'm really happy about it because there have been instances in the last few years. They're not well known because they're more indie games, but they've dealt with this. But and I'll bring it up a little later, but. Let's go to geeksandgamers.com.
Hey.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's not your article, so sorry, Jessica.
It's fine.
Calm down. Jessica.
So, all right. So, we've had some
Oh yeah, Alex. brought
some
that,
wonderful
yeah.
things that happened over the last few news cycles regarding Helldivers II, which I think is a great game. And the great part is they've tried to cultivate this audience that is yearning to work together no matter their walks of life, and they do shocked Pikachu face when they realize, oh shit, they're not going to put up with our crap. You know, they're going to stand for Super Earth. But I'd like to definitely give it to the now not alphabet community Hayden 75. Wow, that came out wrong. If you would please, I would love to know your.
No. I was never
opinion.
part of the alphabet community. We're the Alphabet Alliance. It's a completely different thing. All right.
Well,
It sounds
it kind of
worse.
is still gay, so
No, it's not.
yes, it is.
Let's put it
So
up to
you're
the
an
chat.
ally.
Oh,
Yeah, put it up to the chat. Is the
Is it
Alphabet
gay?
Alliance the same as the Alphabet Mafia?
Alphabet Mafia, number 2. Alphabet Alliance number 1. Alphabet Alliance number 2. One if you think Hayden's Alliance is gay, or if you think that the gays are gayer. And if you think it's equal, give me a 3. If you think they're equally gay, then give me a 3. So
ABS.
yay, Nagnol.
You know what?
Oh my
69.
God.
That's respectable. That's
See?
respectable.
Something about having the word finger and 69 in it together. Is kind of
There it is. Wait till you met it. Wait till you meet his arch nemesis. His account. I don't know if you're familiar with
Well, ABA and I follow each other on Twitter now, so
it. I know. I've seen the pictures. If you go to our Discord, you can see the pictures.
Well,
Why do we
Weasel-
need polls?
Weasel didn't
Okay,
even put
so-
a number in.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still trying to figure this out. Don't feel bad, Hayden. I don't know how to do a poll. If I do a
No.
poll, then everything's going to crash, including me.
That's fine. There's no reason for a poll. We got numbers.
All right,
We got the
Ian,
best
you're just out of
numbers.
line.
And
Yeah, time them out, Nagarnal.
Yeah. Oh, where's penis bone? We didn't ask you what do you like to play with in your free
Alright.
time. We said,
Oh my god.
is Hayden 75 gay or is something that's slightly less gay? Like we're trying to figure the gayosity of Hayden. All right, we're trying to like dial it
yeah,
in.
I mean, is the LGBTQ mafia worse, or am I worse?
Lady Medea's
Or is it-
over there
or
just
is a guy
drag
with
racing
long
for a
hair-
mile.
Yeah, is there a guy with long hair and an RGB mic? Is he gay? I would
I'm also
venture
wearing
to guess
leather.
he probably is gay.
I'm also wearing leather.
Oh.
So
Are you
you know,
now?
I just want it to be fair. I want everyone to know this is leather. So RGB mic, long hair and leather.
The
What's
question
worse?
is it assless also?
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing: all chaps are
Assless,
assless.
yes.
Right.
I mean, by meaning of chaps, they're all assless.
I like Ritzkit's new avatar that he's got.
Yeah,
Is that new?
I think yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's,
new.
mischievous, like he's up to something.
Well, with a name like Risky for
Like a-
Biscuit.
A banana slice.
That is a good avatar, though.
Every time I see "Risk It for a Biscuit," it reminds me of a Linkin Park song for some reason. I don't
You know
know
what? It would be better if his
Really?
avatar was an R.
No, just a regular, just an R.
Yeah, just an R. That's all you need.
No.
Don't take it too far. Just like have an R
Anonymity.
with a nice color.
Anonymity doesn't suit you, Hayden. You're you're not completely offensive to the eyes. So welcome.
Well, as much as I
hell is that?
appreciate that, you know what?
Why does your cat sound
You know
like a
what? Just
goat?
because you said that,
Cat, can't,
as soon as I
cat
can
is
figure out
like
how to
all about
update my
Hayden.
computer.
What were you saying?
This cat, I'm sorry. He's
She loves Hayden. Oh,
he's
he. Oh, okay. That
he.
makes sense. Okay.
Oh my god.
Gay cat.
There you go.
Cat's gay,
No.
obviously.
No.
The cat
Okay.
loves me.
He just wants to make himself known.
Worse.
All right.
There's
Let me
something you need to
Cat
figure
wants
out
goats,
this.
not cats, Jess.
If you
Well,
hang out with Vosh,
I can't like go out there and oh my god. My cat. This cat. He's just what the fuck? Sorry.
All right. You guys can talk about the article for just a second and give me 1 sec, if you will. You can pull up my Twitter for just a second. Show what my profile picture is, and I will make a profile picture real quick,
Yay!
and I will
Right.
upload it, and then I will let you know. So I'm gonna stop cam and mute, and I'm gonna make a profile picture while you guys talk about this article for just a second,
Go for it.
Proud of you.
and then I'll let you know, and I'll come back. We'll talk about the article, and then we can go see what my profile picture is on Twitter. All right.
all right. Well, I'm gonna pull up the Twitter.
He's
We're gonna watch it in
transitioning.
real time. Yes.
All right.
Live transit.
We're so proud of you, Hayden. You're beautiful.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
I need
Look at
a break.
Because Twitter gave me, generic blue H for my Twitter, so I'll go in and I'll change it, and we'll have something. All right, so you guys can go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Just give me a minute, and then I'll get that updated. All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's do it.
So yeah, I don't play Helldivers, so I'm very curious. I want to hear exactly what's going on here.
Change back to the article, Mo.
Oh yes.
Someone could give me a breakdown, please. I'd really appreciate it.
All right. So let me see here. Let's there's an update. Okay. So let me read the article here real quick, unless somebody else wants to. They're more than welcome to. My voice can be grating after a while. Just ask my wife. But if not, I'll just let her rip. So gamers just won a huge battle on the video game front of the culture war, with Sony canceling plans to force players to sign up for a PSN account to continue playing massively popular multiplayer co-op Helldivers 2. First of all, go game players,
Yay!
go Helldivers. Way to push back. All right. All right. As the dust settles, we know what's going on with gamers. They're celebrating a victory and continuing to play Helldivers 2 with friends from around the world. But what about the developers and game journalists? That one's probably easy to guess too, especially the latter, but at least it reminds you of who your enemies are. Mm-hmm.
We have a game journalist here in the chat, actually. His name is Nerd Wars.
Oh, that's correct.
That's right.
Yeah, he's very proud of it too.
Yeah, I miss when you would post on my channel, brother. You need to go back on Info Wars. Help me out. So, first, let's look at Arrowhead, the studio that made Helldivers 2. Outwardly, they're celebrating this as a win for their fans, with CEO Jonathan Pilstead congratulating the Helldivers 2 players who made this happen and thanking Sony for quickly and effectively changing their ridiculously unfair.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
What the hell is going on at the farm? Anyways, quickly and
She's
effectively
Sorry.
changing their ridiculous, unfair practice that amounted to more than a confidence game. Okay. Pilestead even shared a fan-made flag featuring a graph denoting the declining ratings for the game. In other words, he really wants people to forget that he admitted knowing about this for the last 6 months, and he's raging against the machine with his customers while not pissing off Sony, which I understand. Dude, the cape, that's not the best picture of the cape. The cape is actually pretty fire. I don't know if it's in game yet, but it's super cool. So they just, yeah.
They're not actually going to add that to the game, though.
Oh yeah, they are. No, the guy
No
put it
shit.
up. Look it up on
that'd be
Twitter
awesome.
for me. It actually looks pretty cool. Yellow Flash was talking about it. Came for the official account, so dude,
thought it was just a
it actually
meme.
looks cool in practice.
Okay.
Yeah, I
but-
thought it was one of the meme accounts. I guess so.
Behind the scenes, however, Arrowhead was not as revolutionary as Pilstead wants everyone to think. Remember Spitz, the community manager, went through a redemption arc and encouraged gamers to keep review bombing Helldivers 2 and requesting refunds for the game many could no longer play. Arrowhead almost fired her, image courtesy of PC Gamer. PC Gamer. Ugh. You used to be awesome. On one level, I get it. Okay, that's editorial. We need to...
So the
yeah, so go
Spitz
ahead.
thing, that person was removed as a community manager or assistant community manager, whatever they called it. But I have words about that because that person was like acting as friction at the start against people and like actually like pitting people against each other, but then quickly turned to, hey, everybody should negatively review bomb the game. And that actually turned the gears of everybody to get motivated to review bomb and like come together. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a garbage person, but not at the same time. So that one's interesting.
I'm a different person. I don't think anybody's beyond.
But
redemption.
didn't Spitz also tell the same people?
I don't think anybody's beyond. Whoa.
Didn't Spitz
Is
also
that,
tell
Hayden?
the
Oh.
same
What's going on there?
I didn't
Who's
realize I had
echoing?
a fucking stream on. My bad.
No worries.
You do sound sexy though, I gotta say.
So, didn't Spitz also tell the same people, like after they were starting to change things and they came back? Wasn't Spitz the one that was like, "Hey, keep review bombing the game," or did I miss something there?
I don't know. I thought that person said to change your reviews now that we won, but I could be totally wrong on that.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not sure. I
Jason
thought at
Wilson.
first it was negative, and then midway through switched to positive. Like I
Yeah.
thought there was some kind of weird stuff
I think
going
it's
on
like-
there.
Mixed now.
Yeah, it is. But even if it wasn't Spitz, it was definitely the entire community saying, "Okay, we won. It's time to change our reviews to positive now." So
Right.
or at least what you initially thought. You know.
Yeah, and that's like from like I said, just what I saw. Yes, the community as a whole started moving back, but there were a lot of people that were like, "Okay, now change your reviews back to positive." But I thought Spitz was one of those that at the beginning of all of this told people, if you don't like it, request a refund and leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on was like, oh, okay, yeah, now it's better and whatever.
Yeah, and Spitz was also like dismissive with some people that were sticking around and voicing their opinion, and like you could see a reply that said like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna refund the game and get out of here," you know?
Right.
So-
So Spitz was not. I would say Spitz was not just a good guy during this whole
Right.
thing, but it shifted enough that I think a lot of people started to think Spitz looked like a good guy.
It was something people could get behind as far as what community managers said. The only thing,
Right.
So, yeah.
But then, yeah, I mean, and we all need to look at the main villain in all of this as far as community managers go.
Baskin.
Yeah, that chick's.
Dude,
She's the
all
one who
you
started
show-
the whole, oh, we're gonna, what you're saying isn't going to affect anything, and it eventually does. But Baskin might have also been the person that was encouraging Spitz to do those things, and as a community manager, even in the leaving statement that Spitz said was, "I was just trying to represent the community."
I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it.
I agree. I'm just trying to give a little bit of benefit of the doubt and an alternate view as to what actually happened.
I would probably totally agree with you if Spitz also had a watermelon and gay and trans flag in their bio, just like Baskin did. So
true.
Oh, well, the most offensive thing about Baskin's bio is the picture. She's zoomed in with a red light. You can still tell she's a fat 4 out of 10. So, if you're a fat and you can't even remove the fat by zooming in on your awful face, then you're fat. I'm sorry.
You've gone too far.
Oh, too fast.
Bo, be a nice and subtle about it.
Hey, they're all hot phobic. They want to get all the hotties at. Yes, I am fat shaming. I am absolutely fat shaming. Get your ass on a treadmill. All right. I'm an original member of Al Bundy's No Ma'am Club. All right. I know nobody probably understands that reference, but
I
no
know
ma'am.
that reference.
I understood that reference.
Married with Children was awesome.
God,
it holds up still. It's amazing. So
Christina Applegate.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, it turns out telling everybody to negatively review bomb and or tell people to stop paying PlayStation Network gets you fired immediately. So
yeah,
although it was for the betterment of the game, he really okay. So you gotta whatever they are, I don't care. I think it's a she. If they,
I still don't know if it was for the betterment of the game, because that person came after the gamers that were upset about it at first, and then after they got removed, said, "I'm just glad people get to play the game uncensored." Like I think there's a deeper look into all of the stuff that actually happened that we all need to take, because from what I remember happening, this person was going in and saying, just refund the game then, just get rid of it. And that's why Sony fired them. And then only after they were removed was when they came back and they said, "I'm just glad people are able to access the game, the uncensored game, and or whatever." But it seemed to me like what was actually happening was this was a person who's not super in tune to everything that's going on, and they were on the side that they thought was going to win, of nothing's going to get changed, fuck off. And then they switched to the side of, well, at least people are able to play the game without restrictions. It's not so much that they were the one fighting for people, but they were the one who was sacrificed, because they were the one who said, then refund the game. And Sony said, boot that person. And they said, okay, to appease the Sony overlords who paid for everything, all right, we'll boot this one person, but not the Baskinator, who was the one that was actually antagonizing people in the Discords and causing problems among the community.
And this was for Helldivers, right? Not Stellar Blade.
No.
Yeah, for Helldivers.
Okay.
Because the censorship was there were 100 and something countries that didn't have access to do to PlayStation account.
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right, because Gray was saying on Agril that he had to make a Singaporean account because there's none for the Philippines.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And then the second day of them doing that, I think, Helldivers' official account came out and was like, yeah, it's not going to affect you. But people had already been affected. And then they were like, no. And then they rolled that little bit back. And they were like, yeah, if you can't make a PlayStation account, okay, you're not going to be affected. But then there were still certain things that weren't working right and weren't. And
yeah, but here's
then
the oh, go ahead. Here's the fucked up thing, and I have to interrupt you on this because this is the part that tells you how bad faith they were acting in. They told people to use a VPN, which is against PSN TOS. Like once you throw that out there, that's like if you say like, well, he was out of bounds. I'm like, yeah, but you punched him in the face when he was shooting a basket. Like whatever happened afterward doesn't matter. You told people to actively break the Sony TOS, and that can lead to a VAC ban on Steam. Which if you, I've never been.
Was
I've
exactly
been on for 20
where
years.
I was going with that.
You want to avoid that shit like the plague. Otherwise, you're in lobbies with like the worst of the worst players on the internet. So
if you can even get into a lobby, like
yeah.
They actively told people use a VPN to get around this shitty thing that Sony is forcing down on us. And the entire time it seemed like the CEO of Arrowhead had no idea that this was going on.
I think that's untrue.
And it might be untrue, but you have to remember that the community managers and then you have other managers going up and up and up until you get to the CEO of the company that's actually the developer. And then the CEO of the developing company only has a couple of people that are talking to Sony, and it's Sony reps that are pushing down this stuff.
Possibly. But from what I've been reading and hearing, it takes 6 months to implement what they're talking about. And there's no way that the Arrowhead developer and CEO didn't know about it.
But it seems like they found about it in February. Or just before then.
Yeah.
And then, it didn't get implemented because all of these things have to change within the game development itself. But they launched the game, and the game does gangbusters, and they go, okay, now we have to like change this, and we have to make this kind of thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, oh, that was what we agreed to? Damn, nobody mentioned that to me. Okay, we put this in. And then the community has the backlash. And so they could launch a game because they're doing okay. They're still trying to, because I might be wrong, but I think it launched in early access, or was being sold in early access. And then they put it out. People started playing it. And we know they had the server issues at the beginning and all of these other issues that they had. And then it ended up being a thing where later on they finally get this stuff implemented. Then they tell people it's going to happen. And it doesn't go over the way that Sony, the publisher, expected it to go.
And I think Angry Badger brings up a good point here because the Baskinator, who obviously isn't the exercisinator or the dietinator, she was basically like, oh, maybe it'll make it. She straight up said it'll make it easier to ban people.
Yeah, ultimately,
like on it.
That's what Sony just has to change their rules around a little bit, which have already been changed because they've been taking people out of Call of Duty and stuff for saying things that are, that they decide you're not allowed to say. But if you have a PlayStation Network account and it's tied to your Steam account, they just take you out of the game.
That was exactly what my review was, Badger, by the way. And yes, I do have an Anime Girl as my PlayStation.
Anime Girls are based. Don't let anybody shame you for that.
Thought you weren't a console gamer.
Well, I was trying to make my account as gay as possible to compete with someone else, so it only made sense.
Yeah, there's only so gay you can get on a PC.
But Anime Girls are they're inherently not gay.
With PC gamers, we have to like fight. We have to like actually make a concerted effort to be gay. If you own a console, you're just starting there.
I'm almost exclusively a PC gamer and have been since like 2012.
There you go.
What have I done?
I just bought a PS5 so I could play Stellar Blade.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Going backwards.
Went out and
maybe if you want a PS5 as well.
$500 to buy a disc version of the PS5 just so I could not have it connected to the internet and play Stellar Blade.
The way to go.
So I just wanted to show that.
Sick too.
I
Yep.
changed it to positive after they changed it. By the way.
Yep. Sorry about that, Lady Medea. I didn't mean to. I was trying to get rid of my ABF screen, and he like yeeted it, right? And you moved right to the.
Wow.
Shitting all over the place.
Wow.
ABF,
Mo, wow.
ABF
has
doesn't
committed
miss.
an assault against you. You have to stage a revolt.
Mhm.
The Polish know how to fight back. All right, I don't want to mess with them. So.
Don't
Yes.
mess with them.
I'm biting my tongue.
So, sorry, but
All right,
yeah,
so
no, it's.
I
good.
I was gonna
Please.
say just
Mhm.
quick subject change. I guess if you're ready to, I have officially changed my profile picture on Twitter.
Ooh,
Here we
all
go.
right.
Let's see it. Let's
I've been
see it.
F5ing the shit out of your page. Let's see.
Breaking news.
Oh, I still I have the old. Let's go. All right.
Where's it?
You haven't refreshed it yet?
I haven't. So we got to look at his plebeian his letter. Here we go.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah. All right,
It's
here
so
we go,
blue.
guys. Ready? Somebody give me a drum roll. I don't care how you do it.
Fake one.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
I just
You
got
did it.
trolled.
Yay!
And I did officially upload a profile picture.
I'm so
Yes,
glad that I
you
didn't
did.
refresh it yet. I didn't mean to do that. That's just one of the things I did on accident that actually worked.
What a little
Transition
schoolyard
from
bitch.
blue to
Wow!
orange.
That is,
was all
I
gonna be happy.
officially uploaded a profile picture. I went to my Google account, saved that image, and then moved it over to my Twitter and uploaded it. So
Wow!
it's there now.
So you put effort in.
I
So-
put effort in.
It sounded like a
Yeah.
lot of work.
No!
It was. I did. I had
It's a
to.
lot of. I hate you.
You know,
I
somebody-
promised to upload a profile picture, and I
multi-
did.
somebody should at least make the orange background but with a cursive H. Then I'll be like, okay, fine. Maybe there's some effort, but just a plain old straight line. Come on, man.
No, I had to right click and save it on one account and then move over.
Oh,
to Twitter and
right
upload
click
it.
Yeah.
and save.
I feel
Oh,
for you, man.
so much.
Yeah,
Did I just hear Jess say, "Come on, man"?
Come on, man.
I spent some time on that. Like that. It did
Wow.
take effort.
I'm
There you
shaking
go.
my head.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
I do too. I think I should have
Well,
made a
here's
tweet
what I-
asking to get to 100 likes to do it, but you know.
Here's what I
Wow.
feel about it. I think this encapsulates it perfectly.
True.
Some men
Yes.
want to watch the world burn,
That's it.
True.
and that's hate.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's me.
Perfecto.
And I'll
So
write
we
it
have
to
a,
the
we
end.
have about 15 or so minutes left, I think 15, 20. So we need to go real nonsensical and get into some random stuff.
Oh.
So we've recently I teased it earlier in the stream. We have been if you've noticed in the beginning of the show, the countdown timer has a different song. And there's going to be an intro coming in the next week or two that is going to be using that music, and it's going to be dope. But we're not going to give it up right now.
It's gonna be good.
What we are going to do is in celebration. I think it's like 32 year anniversary of protecting their stores in Los Angeles. We're going to debut the new song by some artist whose initials are A and I.
Mhm.
So let me bring that up.
I think we need a certain
Oh,
vice
yeah.
president to explain
We
what
need-
AI
yes.
means.
Exactly. I was just gonna say.
Yes, please do while I
How
pull it
many
up.
letters is it?
I was just gonna say we need her. We need her
Yeah,
to
the chat needs
explain to
help.
the good
Chat needs help.
people
Let's go.
What it is.
Please go. Continue. You don't actually have to be like Kamala. You can keep talking. It's okay.
No, we're just letting Mo like sweat.
No,
Yeah, hurry
trying to
up.
fill that air.
We're all on the same page. We're just letting him sweat.
Fucking
There you go. All right, now I'm not gonna get interrupted anymore. No, I'm just kidding. There you go.
Whose phone is ringing?
Who's getting a phone
Yeah.
call? Seriously.
What
Seriously.
the hell?
I mean, we're unprofessional, but damn, let's.
Who
let's
was it?
take out
Just,
at least a
just
little bit.
admit it.
Someone just say it.
Who doesn't have it on?
That's
their
someone's got
phone
an
on
iPhone. That's an
silent?
iPhone. That's
It
a
was
fucking
definitely an
iPhone. Who's got? I think it's.
I never.
Probably
I
Agronol.
don't have an iPhone.
Not
My
me.
shit's on
Maybe
silent.
I wouldn't have that.
I got
as
the
a
Gary
Android.
phone.
That sounds like
Mine is on
Mine
silent.
is on silent.
Maybe
Mine
it's
is-
ABF.
always.
I have an Android.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do.
Nagradol has an iPhone.
He does.
I think
Mm.
it's
Mine
not
is
my
on
ringtone.
silent.
He has a
Don't
console,
even
so
know
he's
what my
already like
ringtone is.
basically retarded. So
Right.
Hey,
Well, I
hey,
got-
nothing wrong with having
I got-
a PS5.
Consoles go hard. So
Yeah, dude.
physical media.
That's why I like consoles, guys.
It comes. It's a
Sorry.
4K Blu-ray player, man. Come on.
I've got
That's the only
Kamala
reason why
Harris
you
here.
We used to be able to watch movies and listen to music on the PS2. So be quiet.
What the hell?
That's
buys
nothing
more
new.
I
Blu-rays
had a
anymore?
PS2. I know how they work. Thank you.
I have one.
Right?
I still have one. It's my brother's. It's
No
my
shit.
twin brother's. So
So,
It still
so
works. That's crazy.
Retro now.
it does.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the price to go up on those for the future once I'm 60 or 90.
I had the slim. Remember the slim models that came out with the PS2? It was like the.
That was a smaller one, right?
Small.
Yeah,
those were
Yeah.
great.
I
That's
had
what I
one.
have.
I was in like I want to say I was like 6th grade, man, and I got one.
Shit, dude, I was in high school. I didn't get a fucking console till I was in high school. My parents didn't let me play video games. Well, I had to beg them for a fucking Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy Pocket just to play Pokemon.
My first console was the Game Boy from 1989.
Oh wow.
The big
Shit, those
brick.
Atari
Mine was a
7800.
I had
Oh,
one of those.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow,
not
they
counting
were
the
the box.
cost.
They had one of those.
All right, so I'm going to pull it up here
What a
shortly, but I
wonderful-
want to make sure the chat understands what AI means.
This is a hard.
Without further ado, our question, much like Hoodie D, our questionably whatever VP of certain background we don't know, is going to explain this. So please, by all means, go ahead.
And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's first of all, it's 2 letters. It means artificial intelligence. But ultimately what it is it's about machine learning. And so the machine is taught. And part of the issue here is what information is going into the machine that will then determine, and we can predict then, if we think about what information is going in, what then will be produced in terms of decisions and opinions that may be made through that process.
What'd that bitch say?
Thank you.
I just lost some brain cells.
I didn't. I
Yeah,
I
I'm
did
You weren't
not
paying
get
attention?
it.
She just told you what AI meant. What's your
I'm
problem?
I'm so glad
forgot-
Kamala
I'm
explained
talking,
it.
so I
Oh,
kind of
dumb.
turned out naturally.
He
but-
dumb.
She
I'm so glad
enlightened
she
me.
explained it.
Well, hey, before we get on to the AI, you know what? I had this shared with me earlier, so let's share this wonderful creation. If you thought Kamala was cringe-inducing and nightmare fuel, I got news for you.
I don't know what we're allowed to say. On, so I won't say the thing I want to say.
Oh my God. Oh no.
My first time seeing it. Look at the bulb. Oh my god.
No, don't look at it. Oh my
I
god.
know.
Jesus
This
Christ.
Beardo looks a lot better than the real life one, I'll say that much.
Well, he's definitely got wider shoulders, stronger legs, and he dresses better in this picture.
Got a
so.
bulge. Got a bulge in there too.
I mean, his calves are shapely because he's in those heels.
Those are very shapely calves.
He's been skipping leg day, dude. I'm telling you.
He's been walking in heels for a while.
I like how Angry Badger starts with his and ends with she. He's just all. This guy's from California. He knows how to navigate the bullshit.
He can't be canceled for misgendering.
Angry Badger's in the belly of the beast. He knows how to play. So that is cursed, and I will never forgive Jessica for sharing that with me. But
You're welcome.
to cleanse our palate, debuting for the first time on the internet, it is the hit new single called "Roof Korean" in honor of Yo Pops and his ancestors 32 years ago, defending themselves against Tupac and all of his bullshit. Tupac. Here we go.
Up on the rooftop, I'm a Korean defender, a true marksman, and with precision and surrender. Protecting my shop with a Glock on my hip, ready to pop any fool trying to trip. They call me the rooftop Korean, got no time for hesitation. Watching out for my people, no time for relaxation. Locked and loaded, I'm the guardian of this block in the streets of LA where the tension never stops. Roaming on the roof like a sniper in the night. If you're causing trouble, you're in my sight. Target practice, I don't miss my aim. Standing tall against the violence and the pain.
That's right. Dude. We're gonna be overtaken by the Terminators, but in the meantime, it's gonna be really fun.
They're gonna make good music and good movies.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
I
enjoy the Terminators until they kill us, right?
Yeah,
At least
exactly.
we'll be entertained. At least we'll be entertained when we're getting fucking killed. So.
At this point, I welcome our AI overlords just because Hollywood and the music industry are such dog shit that why would I want anything to do with that? Welcome the AI overlords. Let them just run the world at this point because at least they're gonna make us go, hey, I like that.
Well, they can only write rap, which I give them props for.
No, have you heard the Stuttering Craig brought up one?
Oh yeah,
on,
no, there's all kinds of
Post.
stuff. Oh yeah.
There was
Yeah.
country music, like there's been tons of different things.
But it always sounds so,
Poppy.
robotic and.
Yeah, but it's getting to the point that it's sounding less.
There's
and
some ones
less
that turn
robotic.
That's scary to think about.
It is
Wait
scary.
until next week or the week. Wait until by the end of May, we're gonna have a new intro with a new theme song. So it's a banger. I want to share it here, but it deserves a little bit of
anyone for it.
right. Oh.
Speaking of,
Oh,
AI
really? Is this
overlords-
true? Is this true? Or is that just an awful joke? I hope it's an awful. I hope it's an awful joke because I'm here for it. I wish if it's a joke, I love it. If it's not, I love it just a little less.
Speaking of AI overlords, every time I come across like those automatic doors or gates, anything, electronic, I always say thank you and please, so that way when they do take us over,
It won't
they'll
kill
remember me
you.
and they'll spare me and they'll turn me into a slave. So
Is that how that works?
Aw.
you have to. You have to. The computer.
I'm
I'm
gonna start doing
sorry.
that.
You're gonna make me start doing that now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thank you, thank you, computer overload, thank you.
And remember, you run out of memory space, but with the terabyte drives and the solid state drives, they're gonna remember forever. So just
I worked in
worked on my
IT
truck.
several years back, and all working in IT did was make me get rid of anything that was connected to the fucking internet. I threw away printers and refrigerators. Like they were too smart. They started freaking me out. Like I didn't want anything to do with them anymore.
Damn.
watch Hayden. They're gonna remember that when they take us over. It's like Hayden,
They'll
remember all
know.
those printers you threw out? They're gonna hunt you down.
Threw them into just another grave pile, a mass grave of printers and.
That was their
Yep,
option.
and Hayden's gonna be like, yo man, that Roof Korean song, that was a banger. And Real Pop's like, yeah, and then laser dead.
Yeah.
So at least you have good memories at the end. So oh yeah.
That's all you can do for.
I love
Refrigerators.
Love refrigerators.
Until they start talking to me and telling me what groceries I need to buy.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's a good
That's
point.
freaking insane.
When
Yeah,
I was
we're
in
gonna,
Vegas,
we're gonna
eggs
have
left
the
in the
the
carton.
freaking refrigerator tell you, oh, guess what? You're out of milk. Go get some.
No. It's like, fuck you. I don't want your milk.
Only if it has that
Don't
only if it has
you?
that
Don't
only if
do
it has it in Jessica's accent. Oh, you're out of milk there. You need to go get some right now. Oh, you got 4 cats. They're being a bunch of hosers right now.
If you got a problem with Canada Gooses, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that one marinate.
Yeah. The goat outside said, "Hey, get some milk, you fucking piece of shit." Like,
no, you know what I love about Jess? You know what I love about Jess is that she'll like come out with like one zinger and then like she'll be so proud of it too. It's fucking awesome.
she should be, because she'll like drop one, because you're just like, oh, she's so sweet. She takes care of all these animals, and she's like, oh, you misspelled my name. And then she'll just drop something. You're like, what?
Yeah, and then
Like-
she's just
like
like
you're
so proud of herself.
It's like when George McFly knocked out Biff. You're like, damn, like I wasn't expecting that. That was out of nowhere.
You know, she was thinking about it for like a week, just like, okay, when this scenario happens, it's on.
Yeah, but I don't think she planned for Jessica. So
Oh yeah, Jessica.
next time her article comes up in a chat, hey.
Is
It's gonna
that
be
the
rough.
cat again?
So when I was in Vegas, I was driving
The browser
Hoodie.
crashed again.
I was driving Hoodie back to the airport, and I was showing off my Android Audio to him, and I told it to like read off something that someone said in Discord, because it actually pops up on the deck and says, "You want me to read it?" And it like gave some sort of like warning bullshit, and I told it to shut the fuck up. And then Hoodie, what did it say to me?
I can't remember.
It was like, hey, I know I'm just an AI, but I have feelings too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I fucking told my own car. I'm sorry.
Oh, Alec, you're fucked, man.
Yeah,
You're fucked.
okay.
You hurt its feelings, dude.
Drive that thing up
Oh,
the
your
floor
car's
for
gonna
him.
kill you one of these days.
It's abundantly apparent somebody hasn't watched the Vegas vlog. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't
Go
remember
watch
Hoodie.
it.
I don't know if Hoodie remembered being filmed. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Every time I'm in that video, I have a drink in my hand, and then Dom H, if you're here, those shots.
Shots. That's
Yeah.
dumb.
The
Yeah,
Vegas
that is
vlog from last year. Believe it or not, I was actually on stream a couple of times,
Yes, I saw you. I remember.
and I don't remember
When
them
they
at
met you
all.
at that mall.
Well, I remember going and meeting them at the mall,
Yeah.
but the night of the meetup, I was
You
on
don't
stream
remember.
several times,
Oh wow.
and so I had ended up like stuck in line to like go through, meet everybody, and the line took like hours to get through.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was there for like 2.5 hours, something like that.
Wow.
Just to get to Gary's booth.
Oh my gosh.
And so I had my girlfriend running and getting me drinks. And whenever we first got there, I was like, hey, we like, I ordered a double when we first got there because I hadn't, I was just like, I want to get like, kind of socially lubricated up and be able to hang out with people and just have a good time and not like feel like awkward and strange or anything. So like I got a double, then I got another double, and I started hanging out. And then I got into the line and I was, talking to a bunch of people and stuff. And my girlfriend was like, hey, if you need another drink, I'll go get you one. And for the 2.5 hours that we were in line to get to Gary's booth eventually, because you passed by everybody else's booth and then you eventually ended up at Gary's booth. I had like 4 or 5 drinks and they were all doubles.
Jeez.
While I was in line. And then suddenly I didn't remember 90% of the experience of standing in line, going around to get to Gary's booth. And, was very drunk by the time I got to Gary's booth.
Oh my god.
I stood there hanging out with Gary for a minute.
Wow.
And
You stand next to a sober person blacked out. That's
exactly.
Good job, buddy.
And the next day was when I convinced Gary and a bunch of other people to like go down to Fremont Street. And that was the night that we went down to Fremont and we hung out. We walked the old strip and went to a couple of places and we were just hanging out. We ended the night at like White Castle, right? And
Really?
Is he really?
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Hayden. We got a news update here.
Pull it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pull the screen up.
Okay.
Are we allowed to cross streams?
Yeah, of course.
They talk
He's
about
from
me all the
Alabama.
time.
Do you think
Yeah.
he safeguarded
Yeah,
his
we'll
stream
probably miss
against?
it by the time you
Damn,
pull it up.
Jeremy,
There.
of course, he's running Cobra Cast. He's probably complaining that we're over here.
Yeah.
No, normally I'm
did.
with yelling.
My
if
friend
you-
is
if you-
yelling.
He didn't show up
Did somebody
yet.
drop it in the chat? Okay.
I'm in Cobra Cast every night. I'm not tonight though.
Yeah, I'm,
no,
I'm
if you
usually there every night too.
if you were watching on Sunday, I kind of let Jeremy know what the deal was. So I told him I'm grabbing all of his super chatters. I'm taking them all up. I told him you better work on that Mustang real quick because you're gonna need it right now. You're gonna run out of money. All right, Cobra Cast. Oh, he's got the old school.
Oh yeah, he started doing the old school thing again.
Oh, Hayden. Hey, speaking of being really drunk and forgetting stuff in Vegas, man. This year at the
merchant gag order
Hi, guys.
has a fundraiser for that too. Yeah, everybody's telling me about that.
I don't see him,
So,
but
I'm gonna
Roughly a minute and
Phantasm vs. Nox says
45
Biden
seconds ago, he
stands
said
like he's
something
about
about
to
Alec
let
Baldwin's
a law
fingers
out.
stream or
Jill,
something.
Secret Service,
Oh.
50,000 people watching, and I'm just sitting here still fucking reading. He hasn't forgot about me like Hayden Wayne and Alec Baldwin's fingers. It's nice that he hasn't forgotten about me like those guys. Those guys are going to have a bigger channel than me. I'm going to be going to meetups to hang out with Hayden and Alec Baldwin's fingers soon. I'm going to have
whatever,
to stand in line just to
Jeremy.
shake their hands soon. They're going to be a big deal.
Oh my God.
They're going to have like
Sure,
Hayden cast
Jeremy.
IRL and Alec
Sure,
Baldwin's finger
Jeremy.
cast IRL.
Cast
There's going to be
Sure.
like 50, 60,000 people watching, and I'm just sitting here still fucking reading satirical articles about the fucking techno Viking, thinking he's gay.
Oh my god.
Anybody watch me? Mod Eric says, Hailstorm, you must make
That was
him
hilarious.
all right, we're going back to live here. Oh,
until it's extremely
That's my
safe
boss
to do
right
so.
there.
And
generally,
they'll
I
my
don't
go
boss
there
man.
in a
spend their money,
heartbeat
but
to
does
take a
anybody
picture
want
at
to troll the
Mar-a-Lago.
chat?
They don't believe
Sure.
in anything
Let 'em
MAGA.
know that
They're just,
we're, no, I mean, like,
Tim would have
little
jumped
bit
on
of-
Team
with a
DeSantis
little bit
in a
of
heartbeat
lettuce,
if
a little bit
DeSantis
of,
would have had like
some
any
social
shot at Trump.
lubricant or
But
social
Tim's
aspergillus, whatever
always
you
been
call
like riding that fence and critical of Trump and critical of all these stupid fucking things. But they'll,
Thank you,
they'll
Andrew
run to
Warden, for
Mar-a-Lago
letting
the
us,
moment they
know
get the
about that. I
invite.
really
Take those
appreciate that.
pictures, put them on social media. Hey guys, we're hanging out in Mar-a-Lago. I'm
Oh,
the biggest
oh,
Trump
you're
supporter there
okay.
is. I
Your
don't need to go
pops
to
just
fucking
said, "Oh, I
Mar-a-Lago.
haven't forgot about you."
Would
I'm
I
out
go if
Wayne.
I got an invite?
Damn
Of course
Trump.
I would, but
Come on.
I'm not
It's
looking to go.
almost
I went to a
Wayne.
Trump rally in Miami. I sat in the fucking cheap seats. You know, people were like, Jeremy, you should contact the campaign with your following. You would be able to. I
gotta
don't
do one,
need.
Hayden.
I
Oh,
need
you're
the
doing it?
people.
You
That's
got to.
all I need. I don't need the access.
This is like Freddy
I personally
versus
don't want
Jason
the
or like
access,
Batman versus Superman, but like
because
it
the
didn't suck at
access
all.
is bullshit for
Yeah.
the most part, and
You
it's
can
a
watch
lot of
it
people that
forever.
are faking their way up to it and pretending that they are Trump supporters when they're not because they want the clout. The Dave fucking Rubens of the world. That Dave Rubin is a literal just piece of shit,
damn it, I'll be
and but he'll go to Mar-a-Lago in a hot minute just so he can take some fucking selfies because that's what he does. They're all. It just pisses me off. It really does. I saw. Is that ABF? Alec Baldwin's finger. ABF cast IRL confirmed. What's up, ABF? Hail the GCA. What's up, brother? How you doing? Man? Hope you guys had or
Hail
are
the
having a
GCA.
good stream. I'm not sure if you guys are still live or not.
We
The son
are.
of Sean
No,
says,
we are.
I sent my
We are,
first super chat
Jeremy.
on Tim's stream tonight, and Tim robbed me. Just my luck. Shout out to VMO. Is it IB Hampy? We
These
struggling
guys
out
gotta get
here.
a little podcast
199
call, watch them.
greater than Timcast. Well, your super chats are appreciated here, unlike Timcast IRL. Mitchell Black says Tim's been giving out money to single mothers super chats, and now all the poors are coming out of the woodwork begging for donations.
Oh, we just saw all your credit card info.
I know, right?
Blackguard with
My
10
PayPal.
dollars.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love Dog says, better to collect sunglasses than butter dishes. 1,000%. 1,000%. Olympian Product says, sorry for ruining loves for you, but totally worth it. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Just go to Pilot or Flying J. They're way nastier.
What a great way to end the stream. Can we hear it in the chat?
Because I like traveling.
Can we
and I like
can we
driving,
give
so
a thanks to
always
Andrew
going
Wardna? I would have had
stop
no
at like
no
cool,
idea.
you know, like convenience stores, truck stops along the way, just to see what kind of random shit. Because I like going to places to see different stuff, and we've gotten to a point where, like, if you go to like Walmart or like that.
Oh no! Sorry, that's not the volume.
Oh,
I just
okay.
Oh.
There's an exception to the rule, but like when you go to like
No, we saw
travel
it
and
already.
different places, it's cool to see different stuff out there that you can buy or whatever. I did for the first time in a long time. I went into a Walmart yesterday, or it was two days ago. 2 days ago. I walked in there.
Oh my god, did he send a 50?
I always go over to the toy section to check for GI Joes. I'm a fucking loser, and so I go over there, and they had 4 new classified
Angry Badger
GI
made
Joes that I
enough
didn't
money
have,
to like actually
and I went
pay for
crazy.
a meal or two in
and
Los Angeles.
I'm glad that no one was reporting me because I looked like a fucking idiot. I got so excited
took
and
was
I
Nerd
started
Wars
fucking cheering. And
we'll put a
you
ball
might
gag
have thought
on,
I was a fucking 10-year-old. I was a
I'm not lying.
grown
Go and check out the Nerd Rage. It's live on Wednesdays now, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time and 3:30 Heathen
it's
time.
great.
I think was
Here we
the
go.
time they used.
Let's see. Yo, Pops for 50 says it's okay,
Yo,
Jeremy.
Pops.
We're not monetized yet. Hayden will be back to send you super chat shortly. I fucking love you guys. You guys are gonna be monetized soon, and I would love. Yeah, I know. I'd like to get something worked out with you guys in the next few weeks.
Yay!
Maybe I can hop on there.
Hey!
But I love what you guys are doing. I really
Jeremy!
do, and I want to keep seeing people grow their channels
Jeremy.
and all of that.
Mine's going in
That
now.
is. We need more people out
I
there
have
making content and
Oh,
growing the channel
Hayden!
and building it.
You're such a
And
nice
if
guy.
I can help in any way, I'm always
Noise.
willing to help and inspire or give some any kind of
Oh,
direction or
Sean.
anything like that because it's really cool. It really is. And I mean, I'm just a person that created a channel. And luckily I got a following out of it, and I love seeing more people do it. It really is great to see. Look at like
There's
George,
FCU fans
George,
saying, "Stop
the
with the
Giant
Krista
Slayer,
emojis."
who
Yeah,
obviously
I
was a
was
big
saying that
supporter of
for
us
both.
on
He
FNT
has
for a
so
long
much
time, and his
Constitution,
channel's
it's crazy.
fucking huge now. He's gonna be bigger than all of us. At some
He's a
point.
great.
George
He's a
is
great heel.
killing it.
Like,
Makes
they could
great
learn a lot,
content.
like wrestling.
Talked to
people
George a few
wrestling
times about
could
getting him
figure it out.
on. Here, he wants to talk politics with me.
It's awesome
I'm
that
just bad
everybody
about
knows
booking
that this
guests.
isn't a limited pie to
Hayden
take.
Wayne is here and says for 50 says the GCA says hello. The great thing about this is that you guys, and thank you, Hayden, I appreciate you, brother. I'm looking forward to watching your appearance on the GCA late game
Oh my
show.
god!
But
Yeah!
the good thing is
Oh,
let's hear it.
we got a
Let's
spammer in the chat on Rumble, Eric, if you can get that. The great thing about it is you got people going like, "What's the GCA? What's the GCA?" Just like with the 199. You guys have created something.
love it.
I like it. Good
It's
shit.
so funny.
Yeah.
Bones270 says, as a truck driver, thanks for the shout out. Hell the 199. First super
Yeah,
chat
no.
ever. I am adamant about respecting the truck driving working man. I have a
There
CDL
you
license,
go.
or at least I
That's-
used
we'll-
to.
we'll
It's
leave on
probably
that one there,
expired at this
Hayden.
point. But I did have a CDL.
I'll
And
have to watch
I
it.
do
I don't
understand
wanna
the
listen to
importance of the truck
everybody's
driving
super chat.
working man and
Excuse
how important
me!
it is and how people
Can somebody
are
go
fucking
learn
retarded
Time
when
Fire
driving,
199?
And they don't understand
You sons of-
that when you are dealing with a truck,
You're gonna be our awesome guy.
especially with an A class,
You know what he said? Here, I'm gonna scroll back up.
it's tough if you got people just
He said
speeding and,
GCA
and
is
going
nothing.
around you really quickly,
that little
and
fucker?
it's just like, man, how
Look
do
at
you
that.
follow
Yeah,
me so
I
much?
know that little
Man,
fucker.
So I
dude,
always
he
respect
was
the truck
so
driving
mad.
man. Always.
That
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's a
Main
piece of
event
work.
Let's
last
see.
night.
Jay Hellstrom says too late.
He's a
follows me
piece
on
of
Twitter.
work, man.
Steiner Matt says, now it makes sense why Jeremy wants to be the Techno Viking, a fellow fig to emulate.
Okay, I don't want to stream this entire stream.
Apocalypto
I'm gonna take it down. Sorry.
Cerberus,
There you go.
Cerberus.
So
Check that.
there we go. Gaming Ronan knows what's up.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was really funny.
Pinball chatters and I love that. Oh my god, I
That
love
works.
that.
That was incredible.
So before we close, I just wanted to summarize. Hayden, we know you're into politics, games, bikes, working on engines, wearing the top knot, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So is there anything else you would we would be surprised to know about you. Like, like, do you like knitting or baking cookies wearing just apron
Actually,
or whatever it is?
I do love to cook.
Mm-hmm.
It's whenever I'm off work and I'm back here at home with my girlfriend and her kids, like I love just coming up with recipes and making things. And the problem is my girlfriend won't eat onions, garlic, or like 70 other things, and she has trained her kids to also not eat those things. So half of the things that I want to cook, I cook them and nobody wants to eat them. But
what's your like best creation? What are you proud of?
So several years back, I made an orange chicken using actual orange juice and honey.
Nice.
I'm also getting exceptionally good at cooking steaks in a cast iron skillet. With a bunch of butter.
Beautiful.
I like making chicken gnocchi soup.
Gnocchi.
Yeah, gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
I
Wait,
can't say that. I'm
how to say
I
it.
can speak as well as I can.
It's gnocchi.
I have a Texas accent. Like I can't. It only comes out at certain times, but like I'm very Texan, very Southern.
Later, nerd slap.
Later.
Nerd slap.
But yeah, later nerd slap. But like I like to do, fried chicken. I like to do just anything that I can come up with that's something that might be traditional. But like I said, my orange chicken, which is everybody's had orange chicken. I actually like make it with orange juice.
I just had it today,
honey.
by the way.
So I use orange juice, honey, and a couple other things. And my orange flavor actually comes from orange peel and actual oranges.
Wow.
And then sweetening it with honey and using like a little bit of olive oil and like thickening it up and
making it
with
a glaze.
some cornstarch. Yeah, absolutely. But cooking the chicken in the glaze. And sometimes I'll fry it before I do it. But this is, to me, cooking. Something like that is like a 4-hour ordeal. I'm not like a Chicken Express where I'm like, or Panda Express,
right.
Where I'm just like churning out this orange chicken flavor. It takes me like 4 hours to like actually make the reduction, make the glazes, get everything ready. But
so you cook like Polish people. It takes you all day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We do everything from scratch. There's no shortcuts.
So I went to Germany.
I make everything from scratch too.
I went to Germany in 2009, I think, for Christmas, and my German friend's grandmother was Polish, and so she spent an entire day making us the pierogi things that are like wrapped in the dough.
Pierogies, yes, it takes all day. It's a process.
Yeah, and so he tells us at the end of the day, whenever him and I are getting ready to like go out and just like wander around, do stuff, he's like, "Well, my grandma made us food," and I was like, "Okay, well, I mean, I guess we can go eat at your grandma's house." And he goes, "No, she spent all day making food. We have to go to grandma's house."
So, no question.
Yeah. And there were like 7 or 8 different just things that she had made, and she had clearly spent all day making food.
Yeah.
It was great. And it
That's
was
so
lovely.
nice.
It was the 3 of us sitting in a very small kitchen with just most of the table covered in food that she had made. And then we had our tiny little plates to eat off of because there wasn't much room. And yeah, that was amazing. I loved it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got another memory of walking through Brunswick, Germany,
Mhm.
drunk off my ass, wearing cowboy boots in the snow and walking for 6 miles to get home because there were no taxis running or any trams running. And we just had to walk. And I was wearing leather-bottomed cowboy boots, and the bottoms wore out of those boots
my
that night.
God.
Oh, I bet.
Wow.
I bet. Yeah, in Europe, you have to know when that last bus is gonna leave because then you're
Yep.
stuck.
Oh,
We
You're
weren't
done.
thinking
You're
about
gonna
it.
be walking.
So
wow.
it
Yeah.
ended up being a wild night. But yeah, I play games. I like to cook. Obviously, my main
So no
hobby
knitting.
is being on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I just work all the time, and I've found like solace and like found a community and friendship in YouTube. Like
yeah.
hanging out with you guys and hanging out with the chat. Like you guys, we all get each other. Like this is where I want to be.
And we have a mutual respect for one another too, I think.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. And
So
those
that's what makes
guys
it
are
even
like one
better.
of my best friends.
Yeah.
Not the people that I can hang out every day, but them, all of
Yeah.
you guys. So
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like this is the place that, I feel like I make fast friends with a lot of you guys and with a lot of chat, and like we're all just we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's something that for most of my life, and now that I work and I don't, get to see or talk to people for like a, significant amount of time.
Yeah.
Like I get to come into the chat on various different streams and like just hang out with you guys, and we're all on the same page, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be here, glad to be a part of it, and glad that you guys have helped to push me into going, you know what, I'm gonna get a gay microphone and I'm gonna go on a stream and I'm gonna hang out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, yes.
That's what we do.
But hey, I never thought I would be where I am. Like I never wanted to stream. I just wanted to write books and, be in the background, and yet here we are.
And you did
Yeah,
great
drag
work on
us
that.
to-
Really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Just-
I mean, your pets are trying their damnedest to keep you off stream, but
Well,
besides that,
my stupid camera, because the stupid fucking browser fucking crashed on me again. So it's like, I'm not gonna, your camera? Yeah, I'm not gonna have you work anymore. And I'm like, fuck you. So here's why you just have to hear me.
Well, hey, Hayden, too, on top of the point you were saying about the whole community, I mean, I met, Lady Medea, Hoodie, and then Nagranol, and then ABF over in Orlando for a MegaCon this year.
Man,
and I had
I wanted
never,
to be there so bad.
it was my first con. I wasn't expecting to say, like talk to anybody or, oh yeah, that's right. Mo was there, but I didn't see him. I missed him.
Yeah, we missed them.
Yeah, but no, I mean, my whole plan was to go there, have some fun, and say hi to some people, and that'll be it. And then look at us now, we're like streaming, and then we to Vegas this
Yeah,
year.
we went in Vegas. We
Yeah.
hung out.
Crazy how just
That's what-
life works out.
Unfortunately, I missed MegaCon and I missed Vegas, both because of
Oh.
work things.
Yeah.
However, I will be in Dallas, Texas, June 6th through the 9th.
Oh, I won't be able to go.
I know that Erudai and the Geeks and Gamers tabletop crew is going.
Bed.
Oh, nice.
I met him. He's
Gary has said he's going.
I think
I
Steph is
know-
gonna go and
Yeah,
sell merch.
Steph is gonna go because Steph
Yeah.
Steph is from the Dallas area.
Yeah, yeah.
And who else?
And
I
obviously
think
Quarter Black.
Quarter Black.
Is there.
Craig said he was.
Craig.
Oh,
said
yeah,
he's
Craig
gonna
is-
go,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Comics division is gonna go.
Yeah.
So they're working on trying to figure out a meetup situation, but I will be there. Hotel's already booked. I've already got the days off. And I'll be driving in on the, I think, 5th. And so I'll be there if any of you guys are going to be there. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on, I'm on the Geeks and Gamers Tabletop Gilded. Or now, I guess I'm on Twitter. So
Yeah, come on.
Hit
But
me
you're
up
also
for
on the
the email.
GCA Discord, the best Discord on the internet.
Hell
If anybody says
yeah.
otherwise,
The
there are
GCA.
a few people that are right. Either they've been to either they love the GCA Discord or if they've never been yet. So
That's
get
100%
yourself signed
correct,
up,
because
man.
It's the
It's
best
really fun.
Discord it's the best Discord out there.
It's
Like,
the best.
hey,
Some would say the best Discord.
It's the
Some would
best.
say
The best
it's
Discord. The best.
there's
They have
not
so many
another
Discords.
Discord that every morning somebody's going, good morning, good morning.
good
There you go.
morning.
Nerd
Good
Wars
morning.
dropping the truth right now. I got to interrupt you. Dropping the truth. Get on it.
Mhm.
It's-
No,
I-
That
I'm-
quickly, man.
I'm working on it. I got to figure out a couple more little logistics, but obviously I'm on the way there. The guest spot is the first spot. And then because I got to tell you, I was looking at like some potential things to talk about today. And I suddenly realized, holy shit, I don't peruse any of these websites. I just listen to YouTubers talk about this stuff all day.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
it was an anxiety riddled like hour before we went on of me just being like, hang on, I just read this thing from this website, and I got to a certain point that they were like, Helldivers 2 community members are clamoring to get this moderator, or this community manager reinstalled. And I was like, I haven't seen that at all.
Wow.
Oh, okay. You're one of those groups. All right. So then I start looking for other ones, and then I just ended up at the Park Place, and I was like, okay, these people bounding into comics, I can trust two groups.
Yeah.
There you go, Hayden. If that doesn't make you get to it tonight, then
Yeah, we can do it.
That's true.
Wait, I can't be dissing my boss. Oh shit. I'm only at 5
right now.
He ain't
Well,
my
The good news is
his
good news is he
electric
can't dock your pay, so you're good.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's
back you
right.
up.
This is volunteer.
I'll back you
You're
up.
a
Well,
woman.
that's Nerd Wars' boss too.
Yeah, that's nerd. Oh snap.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but the minute
right now.
G&G are getting paid, and unfortunately, Jessica is not.
that Park Place bounding into comics and to Paul.
I'm not scared. I think Jeremy's a big fig.
We just watched
I
him
pay his
stream with
electric bill. I
glasses
can
on
say whatever I
indoors.
I know. I don't understand that. It's like, why are you wearing sunglasses at night? Come on. What are you doing? What is this?
There's got to be some joke because he's done it
It
for like
has
3 streams straight.
Yeah.
I
think it is.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I don't know. He might end up on Stevie Wonder tonight. I'm not sure. So, well, you know what? As much as I would love to go a little longer tonight, everybody, unfortunately, we are not monetized yet. Even if we were, we would still have the same amount of fun. We went a little late tonight, but Hayden has got a personality that makes you want to go long and hard, and that's what we did.
So hard.
Okay.
That's what she said.
So I would on my whoa. Yeah, so I thank you so much for coming on Late and Gay with the GCA tonight. It's been a wonderful experience. It's been awesome
so
talking to you,
Yeah.
talking to you about yourself, about current events and everything in between. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so glad
I'm
we
gonna-
got to like talk to you and kind of meet you, I guess, you know.
Yeah, no,
I'm so happy.
it's been so fun. Like I love getting to have that time to just like hang out with you guys and just
totally.
Yeah.
Just roll with the flow and have a good time like that. And I'm working on it, Erwin. Like I'll make a fucking YouTube channel, but like give me a minute, damn it.
And I know you're gonna use your orange H.
Oh yeah, he's got to
thing.
keep the H.
Well, I'm actually,
Oh, thanks,
to be
Aaron.
honest, I am kind of brainstorming a little bit of what like a potential profile picture could be. But right now I'm running on the meme of the like use the H, but like I've got some things that I'm kind of like trying to brainstorm, and then I think
That's exciting.
it's probably gonna be my actual like the YouTube account that I use. That's Hayden75. I don't think I'm gonna make another channel. I'm just gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
once I figure out what I'm gonna do and figure out where my kind of spot in YouTube is gonna be, I'll go somewhere with that. But for right now, I'm all about just like if somebody wants to have me on to hang out and just talk about things that are going on that I'm already watching, like yeah, I'll come hang out.
Yeah, you need to come on again, dude.
Oh, totally.
Need to
Yeah,
have
that
you
was a
again.
blast.
Doors always
By the
open.
way,
appreciate it.
I need to address something. ABF is very jealous. I've seen his analytics on his channel, which he's doing a really good job. Off the hip, which I need to pre-plug. Apparently, I have 2 more female fans than he does, which is
Yay!
Yay! I got 2 female fans. Yeah, he showed his analytics.
Aaron.
There's nobody that has more based analytics than ABF. He don't miss.
Oh my
Unless you have estrogen, then he misses completely. But
Here, let me just show it really quick.
yeah, dude, it's
These two.
it makes.
It's so funny.
Are you ready for me to put it up? Is it good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you got to zoom in. Do the.
Ooh. Hey, whose channel is this?
This is ABF.
Oh, it's just
Oh,
it's
man.
all, it's
Wow.
all dudes. They're all
I don't know if I can come on next week's
They're
show.
all dudes and they're all boomers.
Wow.
I don't know,
We're actually
97 subs.
millennials in that
So-
time frame.
Females.
Wow,
oh
that's
my God, that's
time to expand. Time to kind of explore a little bit there, ABF. That's a bit brutal. But...
I pulled up my analytics and I was laughing for like 3 days about
Oh,
it.
he couldn't wait to share it with me. He just was like, dude, Mo, like check this out. It was fun.
Oh,
I had
that's
to. It was hilarious. Yeah, come on, Aaron D. Help a brother out.
Let me give him a view. Lady every
Oh my God.
Share you ladies.
Yay. Hey, I was in the chat briefly that one day.
Apparently, so briefly, it didn't
You
register.
weren't
guess it
there
didn't-
long enough to be a
It just was
concurrent
0.
viewer.
Yes, it didn't count. What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe you didn't
All right,
sub.
guys. Well, let's go around the panel
No,
here and see what
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
else has going on, and we'll call it a night here.
Yay.
So, Malty, my good man, letting his hair down. We gonna have cornrows on the next one?
It will.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to a Mexican beach.
2 pigtails?
Ooh. Do braided pigtails.
Oh yeah.
I'll braid
Well,
them for you. Oh wait, I can't. Because you're not here and I can't braid them for you.
I wouldn't let you anyway.
Oh, dang it.
I get smacked. So
Oh,
yeah, we're
friendly
Jess
fire.
and
Sorry.
Oh.
I had to. I was like, I had to.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yo, Bob. You
All right,
crazy.
go ahead, Malty. Sorry, Yo Pops is starting shit over here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. He has a cameo in our next video that's getting dropped hopefully tomorrow because
Yeah, I saw it.
this is also something. This is my first venture into editing, and so Jess and I are starting a new series about Disney Renaissance, and our first guest is green-haired and a liberal,
mm,
and so it should
That's
be ready
very
to
good.
package up and go.
Yay. He's white man.
awesome. ABF, are we gonna try to get some more female engagement on your channel, or try to transition some of your fans? What's up?
I'll hang out one time.
Yeah.
Up the numbers for you.
I am who I am, and I guess I just need to wait until the right lady comes along that can handle that much high tea. So
Well, it's higher than Beardo's, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, shots fired.
but no, we have a pretty good time on the panel on the Off the Hip show Monday nights. Just talk about gaming for 1 hour. Yes, Mo, only 1 hour. He wants to keep going, but I always end it on him, and he gets sad, cries a little bit even. But
Aw.
yeah, stop by, hang out. join our Discord too.
Yes.
Absolutely. Get in there.
GCA.
Yeah.
Lady Medea.
So yes, so tomorrow I'm going to see Planet of the Apes, and I think Hoodie's going to see it as well tomorrow, and then you guys can expect the review video shortly thereafter.
I think
Hell
we're all
yeah.
looking forward to it. Those are our most popular videos. There's something about it. People love it. So we are
Sounds
very much
awesome.
looking forward to it. All right, Yo Pops.
Yes, sir.
You going on tour with that song? You gonna take it? Nobody's claimed it yet. So
Yep. That's right. Going worldwide.
You'll be a huge
worldwide,
hit.
baby. Gonna be like Pitbull. You guys can find me on YouTube, YoPops215. You can find me on X, YoPops215. Also on Instagram, Spicy Taco OC. And yeah, that's it.
speaking of tacos, Project
Hey,
Taco,
nice.
good man.
Project Taco,
A
let's
few
go.
years ago, he was a liberal. Now he's trying to do something with his life. So all
Wow,
right.
good for
Go check out
you.
Project Taco. Go check him out.
Yay.
He
We
doesn't
should
like
have
fake
him
tacos,
on.
but it's okay.
We should have him on one of these days, by the way.
Yeah,
For sure.
If he eats a fish taco, though.
Yes, only
Oh.
if he's a fish
On-
taco.
On
Then
On
stream.
stream,
Yes.
yes, that's Magda.
Mhm.
Yes, on stream, like
Exactly.
Odin, and he
We
can't
need
put out
proof.
for
We
one
need
piece.
Yeah.
proof.
You
Yeah.
can't
Yes.
chicken out.
Oh no, you can't fish out. You mean?
You
You can't just take one little freaking bite and be like, okay, I did it. No, you're
Gotta
supposed to
eat the
you have to
whole
eat the whole
thing.
You
thing.
gotta eat the whole
Dang
taco.
it.
You gotta drag it out over the whole stream.
Yes.
Take a bite every like
Nice big
Yeah.
one.
10, 15 minutes. Just like, hey, hold on and take a bite.
You
Right
up
are
the
an
mic.
uncultured person,
You
Project
know what we're gonna
Taco.
do that on? We're gonna do it on the
Uncultured.
monetized stream. Whenever we get monetized, we're gonna pay to whore Project Taco out. Let's hear it.
Fish tacos should be crispy.
You're gonna eat it and you're gonna like it. All right.
Fish tacos should be crispy.
And you're gonna swallow it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Whoa, hey,
Right.
easy there.
Bringing the heat.
All right.
Look
All right,
before you
Lady
leap there.
Medea.
Look before you leap.
Okay.
All right. So next, we have Hoodie D. How you doing, sir? When what do you got? Oh, you got that next review coming up. Anything else?
No, I was just gonna say I'm going to see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Magda. Get the title right.
I know. I was just kind of
Okay.
abbreviating.
Um,
Yes.
We're gonna go see that tomorrow night, so expect a video out probably by Saturday, and check that out. And everyone join the Discord because it is the
Yes.
most popping Discord on the internet.
Ooh-wee.
Mhm.
Not even close.
Ooh-wee.
Yep. It's too much fun. It's the most engaged I've ever been in a Discord. I could give a shit about Discord, but I love checking the messages every morning. It's great. So totally
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Jessica, the most proficient author.
That is not a word,
Most
and I am
proficient.
Not the
offended.
right word. Not at all.
Proficient. It's the word of the day. It's gonna be a word. The most
No.
proficient author on G&G. Jessica Lindstrom.
Storm.
What do you have going on?
What happened here? Oh God! Oh Lord. Well, if you want to read any of my articles, go to geeksandgamers.com, and maybe one day I'll actually be able to work on my own books again, my own personal projects that I miss working on a lot. Anyway.
You should, because the articles that I've read from you are phenomenal.
Well, I hope my
Guys,
books will
go
be
and
any
read
good.
them. She does a great job writing.
Thank you. Thank you,
All right.
Hayden. I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
What?
Baby bear.
Oh my God.
And last
What?
but not least on
I
the panel,
do.
you have been and always will be my friend. Hey, Negro.
Don't even know
what do you
that.
guys, what do you got
Oh,
going
thank
on?
you, Aaron. Thank you.
Not much. I might upload more videos to my YouTube channel eventually. We'll see. You can
Check it out.
find that there and follow me on Twitter and stuff. All my links, one spot.
And if you're part of any of the fellowship streams, you'll probably see a wrench next to his name. I can almost guarantee it. So there's
Yeah.
more of a chance than not. I don't think I'm lying, am I, Nick?
Yeah, nowadays, pretty much all of
Yeah.
them.
So, and but last but not least, our guest, our wonderful guest, Hayden75. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for,
thank you,
coming on
Hayden.
stream.
Thank you guys
Go follow
so
him on
much for
YouTube. I'm gonna
having me.
drop his link right now.
So yeah, like I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't know what area of the internet I'm gonna ultimately end up as being a part of, what I'm gonna end up doing, but you guys have been a massive inspiration for me to go out and even buy the microphone. Just even this, I'm sitting in a corner of my girlfriend's bedroom right now with a metal table and like I was
Sounds like a
just a
start to a good
member.
video.
Damn it! I wasted the intro.
Oh, man. You paused. You paused. I was going to let you keep talking, but you decided to gather your thoughts, and that's where I go.
Yeah, it was. I was just a member of the chat, just hanging out, and then
we
you
all
guys
were.
specifically,
And now we
you
really
guys,
are.
Nerd Wars, Nerdrotic, Jeremy. After everybody saying just do it, eventually I came to the point that I was like, you know what, why not? Like I'll figure it out as I go. So right now it's just, I'll show up on some guest spots and hang out for a little bit. Now I'm on Twitter and
I'm so proud of you.
Antagonizing
So
people. I did. I found the gayest one possibly could. It changes colors. It's kind of fruity, and I kind of like it. But, no,
Well, it feels like you fit right in.
Yes,
I really do appreciate you guys bringing me on, though. Like it's cool, and it's fun to just be able to hang out with the people that I've been in the chat with all the time, and I talk to all you guys in the chat. And now you guys have decided to do something. And for some fucking reason, you decided to have me come on. And
you're a cool dude, man. That's
you're
why.
natural, dude. You're good.
Well,
we're trying to figure it out. It's been 2 months we've been into this. All right. Don't act like we've been.
Yeah.
You're like freaking awesome at this. I mean, come on.
It's one of those things that it's like.
That's true. Right.
I think. Like I've always been somebody who did like public speaking and stuff like that. And at this point, I'm like, why am I not just doing whatever? So I'll come on as a guest for a while as I start to figure this out. I'll try to figure out what works whenever I'm at work versus what I can't do whenever I'm at work. As far as potentially streaming or making videos, I have no idea how to edit, no idea how to do anything. But why not? Like you guys are all awesome. The chat's awesome. Like I love you guys. You're my people, and I've finally found my group that I want to hang out with. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys.
We love you, Hayden.
Oh, thank you.
You're always welcome here.
I love all of you guys too. You're all awesome.
I'm gonna start crying.
Also, follow me
I'm
on
not.
Twitter.
Everybody in the chat call Hayden gay right now. Testosterone.
Hayden, more like
go
Gaten.
follow me on Twitter.
Hayden 69.
Because I'm making a couple of people mad, and it's kind of funny. And I'm gonna be potentially making more people a lot more angry.
Let's do it.
That's kind of the goal.
Let's stir the pot. Let's drop some copium. The fellowship is so good that even the people that follow the people that stream are doing better than they are. All right, so let's keep it going. Anybody in the chat, like even the outside of the circle is better than what's the inside of most people of all the haters circle. So
absolutely.
With that being,
that's fine.
So
it is what it is.
So thank you everybody for watching this wonderful stream. Hayden 75 is a natural. He really is.
Yes.
Not an avatar. He's pretty awful, but we kind of highlighted that with the thumbnail. But what I gotta say is
thank you. I appreciate it.
They're the best way to
get your ass back here.
But thank you everybody for coming to watch Late and Gay with the GCA. We hope to see you next week, and hope to see you in the Discord well before then. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you on the next one, people.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
Yeah, have a great night.
Bye.